I have been planning I have been planning on what I could do to get my revenge. Because as I have said, I'm a very vindictive person. But you know what, Alex? I don't need to because your body is going to shut you down. Your body is your punishment. And it's not my problem. It's not my fault that you have MS. It's not my fault that you're sick. It's not my fault that you have these issues. It's not my fault that you've got physical problems and mental problems and financial problems and all of that. But now you have turned this into my problem. You have come for me, and now you have upset Negz too. So my solace, if you can even call it that, get ready for it, is knowing that I don't have to lift a finger to get back at you because your body is going to do the work for me. You're the one who's going to have to deal with the bullshit that you have done and what you have done to me, which is inexcusable and unforgivable. Unforgivable. And that is your punishment. That's what you're going to have to contend with. And if you have a moment towards the end where you're going to pull a George Wallace or Lee Atwater, have a road to Damascus experience, where you all of a sudden start apologizing to all the people that you have wronged, I do not accept your apology. Not now, not ever.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You know, Vicky Vibes is absolutely correct. I love this shit. I live for this shit. I'll turn the background music down a little bit. I feel like that's a bit loud, don't you? That clip's a little bit old. I have that saved as kind of like my post-intro stars. And I see y'all complaining about the length of the intro. I will make it longer. I would extend it by 1 minute for everyone who whinges, and I've seen about 3 or 4 or 5 people whinging, so I'm just going to go ahead and find myself a couple of rock songs full of that sweet electric guitar, baby, and just keep playing the intro, you know what I mean? Oh dear, DC. Oh dear. Have we come up with a combined love name for those two? You know what I mean? Combine DC and Negz, or a Claron, something like that, or Rala. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get there. Thank you. I assume that's Frank behind that account. For continuing your channel membership, why does it smell like mothballs and Weathers originals all of a sudden? Because I opened the door to the old bastard's home. That's why. And even old people need to be bullied too from time to time, you know, and shit has been just collectively and progressively getting worse and going just... The word entropy comes to mind when I think of those two, to be honest with you. And the salt, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's like, you know, when you get the baby powder out and you try not to get it on the floor and you put your towel down. Yeah. Dregs. I like that. Dregs is probably the best one I've heard, actually. Together they are dregs. Together they are dregs. That's fantastic. 10 points to the girl next door there. So you know, when you're trying to put the baby powder on and you put the towel down, and you're trying to get it between your legs, trying to get it, you know, right in the crevices of your nutsack, and you end up getting it all over the carpet, no matter how hard you try. I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't do that. I see Streamlabs is shitting itself
The
today.
Shadow Loaf knows through £30.
All right. Thank you, Shadow, for the Streamlabs donation. Some say the metal is love and the metal is life. Others say that the metal is shit. To those quote-unquote people, I say, heavy metal or no metal at all, wimps and posers, leave the hall. I forget the point of this message, but here's Irate Alex, you goddamn right, Shadow. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, GG, in the chat there. You could like to... old jokes are a gateway to racial slurs. Be careful, you tarts. I'm not a part of the PewDie pipeline. This is Irate Internet. It's a different show, but thank you. And Broken Toys Princess continues to tell her membership, saying that she calls them clegs. I like that. So they say you call them clegs, and it makes them sound like shoes. Yato, as well. I was going to get a colon cleanse, but your body is doing it for me. I mean, if anything, like, it's the opposite of a colon cleanse, isn't it? Because you're sat there listening to me spout shit about two people who don't matter about shit that doesn't matter on the internet. So surely it's the opposite, isn't it? I don't know, but we will get there. We will get there, of course. We will get to DC and Neggy Weggy. I want to touch on a few other topics before we get into the titular creator. I would like to do that. I see you, Megon. Death to all but metal. Agree. Hashtag Metal Lives Matter. New slogan. But before we get into the nitty gritty and the meat and potatoes, I like to do a little something around here called stream etiquette. I realise DC has a really big problem with technology and likes to like bring up the entire video of a royalty-free music song and stick it on the front screen. And that's some weird old people boomer gotcha in her head. I don't know, man. She's very strange like that. She's very odd. But anyway, let's... I play real music before my streams, I'm just saying. Let's see who's in the chat today. Well, of course, we have ya boy, Ali Dean, Human Being in the chat, J-Mag, Nova, your girl, No Metal, Ali Biss, Soft Reset. Of course, we have Security Monitor Lizard. What's the topic of their bullshit this time? Yes. Just them being salty Sallys, really. We have, of course, Fit and Curvy. We have Rebus, Kate Winslet. Oh, yes! Agree. I need a sound pad sound for that. It's out. No, those are young people. That's the total opposite, Alex. Don't be stupid. We have Two Guns, No Ammo. We have Cater Retard. We have Moni Ballbag Vidal in the chat there whinging before the stream. The next time I live stream is going to be 10 minutes longer, purely based on her moaning in the chat. Of course, we have Hooker Hussy in the chat there as well. We have Six Drops. We have who be there? We have Lady Starfire. Hope you well. I'm okay. Thank you very much for asking. We have Ida. Of course, we have your boy Shadow, who's always very generous. We have Cecil McFly. We have Celebrity, niche internet celebrity Cecil McFly in the chat. We have Little Boots. Of course, Kate Winslet is a niche internet celebrity in her own right, of course. Duchess of Langley, Pecan Pie, Bran Riffs. Hello, Bran. Hope you're good, mate. Nietzsche. What's going on? What is a woman? A woman is somebody with a fucking axe wound between their thighs. I did it for you. There you go. It's a womb-having person. Thank you, Vidal. How much do I need to donate to eliminate the intro? Well, you're going through the wrong medium. You need to go through Streamlabs, and it needs to be at least 3 numbers. You know what I mean? 3 fat numbers, of course. So we have Samar, we have Princess Flan in the chat there, whose name I prefer to pronounce Flan. Stop touching my balls. No, I would do what I will. Alex is the king of turfs. I thought that was DCMediaGirl, yeah. Yato in the chat there, a woman is someone who nags at me. I nearly said Negz. Well, I suppose it's the same thing, isn't it? All he does is fucking whinge. And he says some crazy shit. What was it he said the other day? He tried to equate something to fucking racism. I'll get there. I will get there. I'll get there in the end, because that guy needs some medication. He needs something. He needs to calm the fuck down. I ain't never seen someone do so much weed and have 0 fucking chill before, by the way. Who was it in the chat who told me that people with like bipolar BPD, when they do the devil's lettuce, when they do the ganja, they do the pots and the smokes, they actually go the other way? Who was it in the chat that told me that? I'm inclined to believe that shit. That motherfucker should be like me, do speed. Of course. Who else? We have AK as well there, Dirty Diana. Angry, exactly, angry as stoner ever. It's like, I mean, Negz is basically the equivalent to a Canadian mass shooter. You know what I mean? Like, it's horrible. But they're going to apologize to everyone as they go wrong. Bang, sorry, bang, sorry. And there won't be any moose involved, which is just boring, to be honest with you. Negz will transition in 2023. Yes, I love that for Negz. I want to see it. Negz is going to get his own axe wound. And he would be a womb identifying person. Good God, could you imagine? There's a word in my head that I'd like to say right now, but I'm not going to say it because I'll probably get in trouble for it. So, of course, GD's in the chat. One of my mods is here, making sure you lot are behaving yourself as well. You make sure you do as she tells you to. Otherwise, trust me, I've heard her shout. Right, she's fucking scary when she's angry. She's red-headed, and she'll spank you. Hello, Mark, as well. That was something DC tweeted today, ladies and gentlemen. DC equated old people jokes to two different things simultaneously. And of course, Necro's in the chat there. I didn't see you, Necro. She equated old people jokes to two different things. First of all, misogyny, right? That's the thing DC likes to do, you see. Again, you should expect this from ex-mainstream media. She will twist and corrupt the meaning of something so that it's not actually an attack on her as such, but an attack on all the women. Which, of course, the Geek Room are sexist pigs. The Geek Room is the home of misogyny. Subscribe. You ain't never had a better tagline for a YouTube channel. Fucking the O word. Hard D. Actually, no, I shouldn't have said that. I immediately thought of bumpy baby carrot. No. I need something to take my mind off of that.
Fucking mother bloody fuck bitch!
No.
Delicious.
Thank you, Omegon. I do appreciate the sultry tones to tickle my balls there. Thank you very much. Still, Omegon thinks that's delicious. Hello to Belinda in the chat there. Everyone say happy belated birthday to Belinda because it was her birthday yesterday. Hard D, Alex, 2020. I should ban Nova and Yato and that little group of people, man, because they're over there just laughing at me all the time. Because they pick up on things that I say that no one else picks up on, and I don't realize it until after I've said it, even if then. And then I go along to one of their streams and they're sat around making fun of me, and I'm like, shit. There we go. We got happy birthday, Belinda, in the chat there. Normally I sing to people, but I'm not doing that today. Maybe I'll do it later. We'll see. So, yeah, DC... I've got to read this shit to you. She equated it to racism. Now... Personally, and this might just be me, guys. I don't know about you. But given the historical context of the N-word, I mean, I don't really care if you say it or whatever. People have called me in anger, IRL. I tend to just kind of brush it off, but I get the gravity of the hard R N-word, right? I don't think it's the way forward, to be honest with you, DC. I really don't. Oh yeah, DC heard the stream where Peanut invited me on. I turned up in the chat. She invited me on. She's like, listening to Peanut and Irate Alex discuss whether Negz and I are having sex, then graphically describing me giving him a blowjob. Is such a delightful close to this day. You're welcome for the content. You don't give me imagery for me to imagine and expect me not to take it to the worst place possible. I cover horror cows. I'm gonna go to the extreme. I can't help it. What tweet was it now? I have all the tweets here now because... Oh, dearie me. I should probably give some more context on that, shouldn't I? Yeah. So, DCMediaGirl has turned on the Geek Room. Because they were making fun of her, you see. I supported you! I patroned you! I shouted you out! Well, that's what her moron community are saying anyway. This is the problem with DCMediaGirl, ladies and gentlemen, is that she thinks, and she did this shit with me too, hashtag me too, she thinks that she can buy the loyalty of other content creators. And I noticed this bullshit within the hater sphere in general, but you don't really see it as much with other than, it's such an opaque and visceral, profound thing with her. Did you see her reaction to obviously me criticizing her? You know, he called me a cunt. Oh my God. And she focused on that for fucking months on end. He stabbed me in the back. He ruined my life. Thank you, Sarah. I became a member. Still love you, Daddy. You're a great boy. I'm a good boy.
I became a member. Still love you, Daddy. You're a great boy.
Thank you. I'm not a great boy. I'm a good boy. But, one day I'll grow up and be a great boy, perhaps. When I stop saying racist and homophobic slurs in other people's stream chats, I'm sure. Or on other people's streams. Cunt is such a fantastic fucking word. She makes the donations, she makes the Patreon pledges. She brings people on. She love bombs these content creators. She did it to me. She did it to Mrs. Parker. She did it to Black Guy TV. She tried to create a shield of creators of color, a wall of black people. Literally, DC had Operation Get Behind the Darkies on the go. Legit, guys. Unironically, legitimately. I'm not even joking when I say that, right? And of course, yeah, she love bombed me. She had the code Amos thing, all right? She approached me from a different perspective, right? It didn't work with me, and she stopped inviting African-American content creators on a stream when I called it out. Notice that she stopped buying subs after I called it out as well. Naughty, because that ego of hers, man. Oh, I thought I had a big ego, but my lord, it's like, fucking keep going. It's like the distance between the UK and the Americas. Fucking 5,000 nautical miles of just ego. It's ridiculous. That's why this gay op hasn't ended yet. And believe me when I say this is a gay op. No matter what she says, this is still a gay op. The only reason why she hasn't turned her back on Negz, why she keeps going backwards and forwards, she ain't getting penis. They ain't fucking. Come on now. Legitimately. Right? Thank you, Necro, who just throws 10. I will read it, thank you. If you need something said, let me say it. We all know that I won't get in trouble. Yeah, he's a cunt, yeah. By the way, fix your Streamlabs, link in the description. Oh, yeah. Well, you shill it. You're a mod. That's your job, Necro. Thank you, Necro, for the donation. So, no, I didn't, Alex, you idiot. No, I didn't, Alex, you idiot. God, Alex, you're such... What is that? Such a GD moron. Your karma is falling apart. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. See how vicious she actually is? How disgusting she actually is. At least I'm openly nasty. At least I'm openly a bastard about things. I'm always been like this. And this is the thing. My behavior has never... I will say this again. My behavior has not changed. I have been the same person throughout. Despite what her subscribers think. Right? Despite what they say. He used to be good. He used to be a good guy. Now he's an asshole. No, I was always an asshole, you silly old bitch. DC, along with the rest of these hater motherfuckers, used to co-sign me being a bulldog, attacking other people for them. This is what they fucking do, right? And it's so obvious. It's so overt with DC. It really is. It's so fucking overt. And she carries it on. And she said some shit. She said some fucking insane shit about D. Higgins. Now, most of you know who D. Higgins is. D. Higgins is one of DC's longtime supporters. She's an older lady. She's retired. And she's got a lot of money. She's known for making big, heavy donations. She used to be a fan of me until I turned on her waifu, Senpai, right? She used to... cheers, Necro. You know, she used to make big donations to me, and then, of course, she turned on me when I began criticizing DCMediaGirl, right? Now, the thing is, what was that tweet, Gigi? What was that tweet? But D was insulted. It's not just about you or me. It's something older women hear every day, Frank. It's not your place to tell older women not to be upset by it. Frank! Stop fucking up, Frank! Frank's always getting in trouble. He's always getting in trouble. But you play guilt by association, and so will we. Nah, you motherfucker started that shit. Just want to point that out. But D was insulted. It's not just about you or me. It's something older women hear every day. Frank! It's not your place to tell older women to be upset by it. Frank! But you play guilt by association, so we will too. New rule. Frank! For your records, we all know how generous and kind D has been. Good job, boys. I hope wanting to have the last word was worth it. That tweet, oh my God. It's that tweet that I wanted to read to you. Look what you did, Frank. No money for you. You can't have any more of her money. You can't help yourself to D's bottomless pit of money anymore. That is DC's warning to everyone, by the way. It's like, if you turn on me, then my friend won't give you any more money anymore, okay? Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you. Can we get a hashtag fuck Frank in the chat, please? I agree with it, personally. Yeah, Bran, you guys, you boys at the Geek Room, you fucked up. You fucked it. No more money for you. No more money for the Geek Room. No more money. You can't have her money anymore because I said so.
The Shadow Loaf knows through £5 because they are a good...
I will read it. Thank you, Shadow, for the £5. No one is above criticism. If I say something retarded, I fully expect Alex to say, "Oi!" regardless of how much I've supported him over the years. Why this is a difficult thing to comprehend for some, I've no idea. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Oh dear, I've only got one mod in the chat, and she must be working overtime to approve them fucking messages. Hashtag old secret lesbian. Yeah, I mean, if they are fucking, I mean... Are Negz and DC are scissoring? Well, I disagree. I personally think they're Velcroing. Because at first I was like, well, maybe they're docking, you know, because DC, you know, she's got way more masculine features than Negz is. You know, Negz has got the long girly hair. He's got very feminine features. You know, he keeps going on about how he's an alpha, and you know what them bitch boy betas be like. Like, I'm an alpha bitch! No, we know you're the scaredest pussy in the room, Negz. We know that you're the biggest bitch going. He's very girly. When I first saw him, you know, the iDubbbz quote came into my head. You know, who's this cute little lesbian? You know, I feel like that. You know, he has this weird little bitch titty. He's got like, you see, there's a picture. There's a picture, and I pointed this out to my mods. He has side boob going on. Seriously, if you get a picture of him sat down in his gaming chair or whatever, he has side boob. It's like you can outline it with a pen. I feel like I could get my hands in there and start checking for like lumps, or maybe milk him a bit, you know? Squeeze some of that lactation. No, Negz isn't cute. No. You ever seen the movie Pitch Black with Vin Diesel? You know those monster things that come out at nighttime? That's what he looks like. He's got one of these like narrow fucking faces going on. It's really weird. He has like he's got a bit of like he has a small dish plate face. You know? You know how Amberlynn Reed has like a dish plate face? Like her face is in the middle and then it's just... His is like that, except for it's skinnier and the skin is really old and... looks like he needs a day at the spa or something. Like, he needs to go outside. Like, some fresh air would do that motherfucker some good. You know what I mean? Dude, don't look healthy. You know what's... And I'll point this out to you. I can't help it, Cecil. I can't help it. You know me. I want to point this out to you. Who looks healthier between me and Negz? A for me, B for Negz. I can't wait to see the response to this. Who looks fucking healthier out of me and him? I want to know. I want the opinions. A for me, B for Negz. I want to know. I want to hear it. Fitting Curvy straight in there. I'm surprised she got in there considering I called her fat the other day. Lots of A's. Overwhelmingly A's. Fuck you, Yato. You contrarian shit. My point is proven, isn't it? Holla with the 69. He got the 80s. He got the 80 AIDS from Mima. Oh, fuck you, Vidal. She's a contrarian shit as well. Oh dear. See, you both look like you're gonna die. I know, and I'm the one with loads of white hair, you know. And, you know, laundry. He has a bit of a D cup going on, yeah. I've got an A cup, you know, probably around a 36A, you know. And Negz has like, I don't know, 32D maybe? So can someone get that man a training bra, please? Please. I mean, I shouldn't really describe him as a man. Anyway, there was a couple of other topics to kind of go through. I wanted to talk about Ethan Ralph. I wanted to talk about him getting beaten up by Cog's friend Dan. Because Dan is a tank of a man. Looks like a rugby player. But I feel like maybe I could cover that another day, maybe. Negz isn't 32. He's like 38D. I don't know. It's just maybe it's just the angle I've seen the pictures at. You know? He is very fat, though, isn't he? Yato's going to fuck Negz. Hey, at least Negz will finally get something fucking worth fucking, eh? So, my point is that DC turned on the Geek Room because they were making fun of her and criticizing her, and she just... Frank, cut the bullshit! Lots of extra spit there. My main complaint was that TGR came for me in a full-on sexist, ageist assault. Fucking Frank, Billy, and Bran are over there like fucking armor on, fucking shooting dicks and Tenga eggs at DC. they're fucking sat there going, get back in the kitchen, DC! Why aren't you barefoot and pregnant, DC? Why haven't you fucking... Anyway, let me continue. Which older women checks notes? Oh God, she did the check notes thing. DC, I realize that you're a boomer in denial, right? But please don't do the hello fellow kids thing, okay? Using memes of my generation just doesn't suit you. Okay, schnookums. Good. Are sick and tired of hearing every fucking day. Criticize me for my boyfriend. Ugh! Don't care. She does. She's the most bothered hooker on the face of this earth. Criticize me because I know a woman is an adult human female with an axe wound. That was me. Don't care. She fucking does care. But stop putting older women down in such degrading sexist ways. What the fuck did Frank do? See, I realize that the Geek Room is more than just Frank, right? But I'm always going to blame Frank. I feel like we should always blame... Or Billy. But Billy's not here right now to blame him, so... Let's say Charlie Gold befriended Tragic. Could you fucking imagine? Would you guys drop an N-bomb on her? I would like to reread that line to you. guys. And just realize, right? Frank and the Geek Room are not gonna say Frank wasn't even on the stream for fuck. Of course he was. Blame Bran. Would actually blame Billy because it is definitely Billy's mouth. He knows what he's like. I agree with you, Kate. I agree with you. I want to reread what she said there. Criticize me for my boyfriend. Don't care. Yes, you do. Criticize me because I know a woman is an adult. Blah, blah, blah. I read that bit. Let's say Charlie Gold befriended Tragic, who, by the way, accused me of calling him a chomo, which is pedo, I'm told. I did not say this. Suck a dick, Tragic, and stop being a fucking wigger cringe lord. No one gives a fuzuck, or whatever it is that you say. Fucking freak. Would you guys drop an N-bomb on her? No. Okay. Are we comparing... Vidal, thank you for the 20. Alex, I'm relying on you to give this part the proper rage it deserves. The tokenization is infuriating to me. Oh, don't worry. We'll get there when we get there. Thank you, Vidal. It's very generous of you. Leave Fat Booty Tragic alone. No. Don't be chatting in my chat. Okay? Don't be doing that. I can't deal with him. Hello, Wildling. Hello, how are you, darling? How are you? This old pirate hooker just compared racism.
Alex, I am relying on you to give...
I already said it, Streamlabs. You must be older than DC, fucking catching up like that. Jesus Christ. She just compared typical live stream bans to racism. Here's the thing, right? Out of everyone who has criticized DC, in terms of like live streaming or video content creation, I'm probably the one out of everyone who has said the most extreme things. I couldn't imagine, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh, hi guys, I'm King Edgy. No, you know I have no fucking filter, right? I guarantee I'm probably the one who said some of the harshest and meanest things to DC, right? I definitely did on the Bloodsport stream the other day, which we would get to. I said some fucking horrible shit to her then. At no point did I say the K word. At no point did that come out of my mouth. What the fuck, man? This old bish needs to go to Sunny Walk in Florida. Just someone please send this old bish where she fucking belongs, because it's quite... She's Jewish. I'll let you decide what that K word might be. I didn't say it. And yet I'm still the one who's probably taken things to the most... It certainly rhymes with that, GG Allen. Then why bring up sexist tropes when criticizing me? Shit argument. She has no arguments. Older women have had enough. They've had enough, Frank! Fuck you, Frank! You piece of shit, Frank! Have a shave, Frank! You fucking furry, Frank. We're done with being used. You know what I mean? And disrespected. Old people ain't being used. Just hurry up and die and give me your fucking... your money. You know what I mean? No one wants you here. You've outlived your usefulness. Silly bitch. Yeah, go with Cuckoo if you want. Yeah, it's just going home. It's just going home. You lot can all play dumb in the chat if you want to. You lot can all play dumb if you want to, but you know damn well what that K word is. Cousins from Israel. Watch out. They'll get you. They'll get you. Now... let's talk about the blood sports thing. Hello, Spooky. Hello, Spooky. Speak of the devil, and she shall appear. I am gonna give Spooky a wrench There we go. There we go. Okay, so Spooky and Gator reached out to me, Cecil, and I believe Sinatra, I think, and we were going to set up Girl Sports, the equivalent to Blood Sports, basically, because I am your god now. Exactly. Make sure they spankety spank. DC wanted Blood Sports. She did. She wanted Blood Sports. Now, the thing is, DC knows what Blood Sports was. She does. And she worships Metica, as you all know. Okay? Now, the thing is, I've always found that very amusing, because she has accused multiple people of things like racism, anti-Semitism, people like French Fried Girl, sexism, and so on. Have you ever watched a Metica live stream? Mr. Metica has a avatar in a Nazi uniform and has been on streams where he's used the N-word, he's used the K-word, there's been just all the slurs. You know, it's a great time had by all. I legitimately enjoy him, right? I find that very odd and very amusing that she says this, that she loves Jim, she wants Blood Sports with everyone except me, you, and Gigi. Yeah, I know. Let me get there, Belinda. Let me get there. Now, we have Spooky in the chat, and she is co-host to Gator's live stream, of which I was invited on. Now, she was reached out to multiple times by Spooky, and the offer was there that everyone else would be silenced whilst they had their turn to talk. And during the stream, of course, DC turned up to the live stream, started mouthing off in the chat. The offer was made again, that everyone would be muted except for me. And that her and Negz could come on to take me on alone. You remember this, Spooky, you were there. The offer was there. I made the offer too. The offer was made, both of you, come on and take me on. I'll take both of you on the neutral platform. That's what the offer was. And she just kept ignoring Spooky. And then when she turned up to the stream, she couldn't handle the one-way fucking screaming match that was going on. Right? She wanted Blood Sports. I was on a Blood Sports stream. Alex got angry, because that's what you do. Hello, Death. As that's what you do in Blood Sports. You start fucking screaming at each other. Go find any Blood Sports stream where people are on there, and I guarantee there'll be people on there swearing, effing and jeffing, calling each other every name under the sun. There'll be slurs abound. It's a lot of fun, right? I offered it. Spooky, owes me no loyalty. Can back me up on that. The offer was made, and she and Negz ran away. You know that Starship Troopers meme? You know, it's scared. You know, that's me and DC, isn't it? Or, you know, Belinda and DC. Or GG and DC. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. You know, or we could have agreed to have a conversation. We could have agreed to a conversation. I'd have been happy to tone it back, roll it back, and just talk. But the funny thing is that they'll speak to Hussy. They'll speak to Hussy. They'll have a conversation with Hussy. They'll do my Blood Sports with Hussy. That's because they know how to get under Hussy's skin. They know how to make him mad. Right? No shade at Hussy or anything, but Hussy gets angry and starts mouthing it. You know what I mean? Starts going into fucking flash pan mode. The thing is, if she came onto the Bloodsport stream...
DC puts a butterscotch candy in her dust...
Oh, God. What horror. What horror have we got here? DC puts a butterscotch candy in her dusty, wrinkly flesh wallet for Negz. To nibble on. Yeah, it's a disgusting situation, but at least she's not forcing her dogs to do it anymore. Agreed. Thank you for the super chat. And by the way, I'm fairly sure her dogs are dead. Like, she must have eaten them, I'm fairly certain. Or they just died of old age, much like how she's going to die of old age very soon. Thank you for that as well. But yeah, the conversation was there. The offer was there to do it properly. The thing is they won't take me on because Hussy will focus on certain things. I will go for the throat every single time. And they know that. And they won't be able to defend themselves. What did Kate say? Let's all pitch in and buy me some embalming fluid. Betcha she'll agree. Oh dear. Oh dear. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. DC got wrecked by me. And Kate. And in the chat. Kate really fucking gave her a good dicking. So anyway, I think we should have some content. I think we should watch a video. I think it's time for a watchy moo. Now listen, I searched DC's name earlier because I wanted to see whether she had streamed, and she hadn't, but some other video came up as well. A video by a content creator called Not Again, who has, you know, tweeted at me a couple times and everything. They seem pretty chill. Alex will cut like a knife. I'd just make jokes and laugh. GG would just dress as her and laugh his butt off. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. They wouldn't be able to stop me. Once I start, they wouldn't be able to get a word in. And by the time I stop, every talking point would have come out of me. And that'd be me done. They won't be able to say shit in return. Because everything that they say is bullshit. Now, ACT, what's going on, dude? There's a video. It's a text-to-speech video by someone called Not Again. It was released on the 27th of May, so 5 days ago. It was kind of covering the whole me leaking the DMs between me and DC thing. I kind of wanted to watch it, but I'm not sure. Thank you, KM Petty, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate you. I don't know if we should watch this one because it's kind of going back to the old T. I personally like the take. I think that it's very balanced. I agree with you, Cheryl. I agree with you. I like how she's the one who keeps pointing out that, like, I'm the one with, like, holes in my brain, and yet I'm able to remember and keep things in a very logical manner. You know what I mean? And she's just keeps creating the most insane arguments. I want Alex to sing My Money Don't Jiggle, Jiggle, It Falls. I've never heard of that one. Old T is now new T. Nouveau riche, darling. Nouveau riche. Speaking of, just kind of off topic. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell you guys. Thank you, Cheryl, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate you. Oh, smash like, guys. Smash like. Lick the like button. Yay, Samira Alex is what I need right now. Well, welcome. Enjoy. I kind of want to watch this video with you guys. Kind of want to get your take. Hey, Poltergeist Show. I kind of want to get your guys' take on this. They're not a bad person. I personally feel like the take is very well balanced. Alex, yeah, fucking. My farts are better than Vicky's British accent, by the way. My lord. She should be cancelled for that shit. I want to watch this video, and then we'll get onto DC's bullshit stream. She's like, hey! You shut your fucking face. Right. Let's keep my beautiful face on screen, shall we? Hater. Yeah, I know. Let me see. This is called DCMediaGirl Gets Revenge using Irate Alex's MS against him reaction.
Thank you, Grub Gang, for your continued financial support for this channel, and also for supporting the entire Note Again family.
It's now canon, Spooky. I farted an Irish accent. A Northern Irish accent, so it sounds really aggressive. Because you know how Northern Irish people sound. Are you right? I put a fucking bomb in your bread bin. Thank you, Duchess of Langley, for becoming a channel member. Yeah, thank you, Steph, for once being on my side.
It is greatly appreciated.
Turn that down a smidgen. It's a bit loud. Yeah. Cheers, Cheryl.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, Northern Irish person agreed. Yeah, your guy's accent. Welcome to fucking Belfast. It's a bit like Scottish Scottish accents, except for Aberdeen. You know, like they are very friendly people, but they don't sound friendly.
And click the bell for notification.
Okay.
Today's video is a little bit different than what I normally do. I received a DM through my Twitter account with a question. So I thought, why not answer this question in a video? The one thing I ask from all of you is please, do not ask me who asked this question. They know who they are, and that's all that matters. It
didn't sound fucking Welsh, buttered crumpet. Are you even from the UK? Good God. You want Welsh, right? Fucking DCMediaGirl has been on fucking YouTube again, hasn't she? She's gone round the fucking roundabout. And she fucking missed her turn in. That's Welsh.
If they want to come forward in the comments section, that's their business. If at any time you guys have a question for me, please send it to me in a DM through my Twitter account. If I feel your question...
I don't hate fat people. I don't hate anyone. I'm fucking Welsh. Are you from fucking Swansea or something? You sound Indian, Vicky. Ah, Holly gets it. Holly gets it.
...is legit, then I will answer your question either back through the DM, or in a video. For those of you that don't know my Twitter account, I will have a link down in the description. Several days ago on Twitter, someone played a portion of a video that DCMediaGirl had made pertaining to Irate Alex. One of my subscribers and Twitter followers made a comment, and I responded to that.
Why are you atting Alex on Hinge? That's my second channel. How do you know Aberdonians are friendly? I can't understand. Oh, no, they're easy to understand. That's probably one of the best Scottish accents. I served in the Royal Navy, you know, a few of them. I had a few mates from Aberdeen. I had a couple of friends from Glasgow as well.
Comment, and that's when the madness began in my Twitter feed. Once the madness in my Twitter feed calmed down, I received a DM asking me why I was bashing DCMediaGirl. I was not bashing DCMediaGirl. I made comments and asked questions to comments made to me. Some people answered, and others didn't. Before I move on and share my Twitter feed with you, and any other feelings I have on the matter, I want to set this up by playing the video for you.
Now, I have been planning...
Before we get into the meat and potatoes here, Vicky sounds like every American trying to do a British accent. She sounds like every American trying to do Hello, governor. How are ya? Oh, chip chiroo, tea and biscuits, mate. Oh, crumpet. Oh, la-di-da. Thank you, Shadow, for the £5. Gonna have to go now, mate, but I shall leave you with an ancient Chinese proverb from a fortune cookie that was left in the stockroom when the Chinese was taken over by the Indian. You're the best. Around, nothing's ever going to keep you down. Thank you very much, Shadow. Appreciate that. I know you appreciate that Indian accent there. And thank you, Cheryl, for the very generous super chat there. I've always loved and respected you. That's such a mistake. DC, just an old irrelevant goat trying so hard to be something she never was. Oh, the shade. Oh, I'm gonna need some cream for that burn. Ooh. Ooh, you're a never was. Okay. Fucking hell, we should get you on stream. I'll go get in the chat. You can come up here instead. Jeez Louise. Cheryl. Women are mean, man. I thought I was mean until women start getting mad. Fuck. It's like the whole Amber Heard thing. You see women just lashing out at Amber Heard. I'm like, ooh. Ooh. In fact, the queen of, like, disses, in my opinion, is Strawberry Douche on Kibby Farms. When she is annoyed at you or just not amused by you, she cuts deeper than anyone I've ever seen, man. She's probably one of the meanest people I've ever seen, man. But olive oil and Atomic Age Animal, my favorites, though. Anyway, let's continue.
I've been planning on what I could do to get my revenge.
Here we
Because
go.
as I have
we
said,
go.
I'm a very vindictive person.
Women are mean.
But you know what, Alex? I don't
No.
need to, because your body is going to shut you down.
Your body's
Your
gonna
body
shut you down.
is your punishment.
Oh my god!
And it's not my problem. It's not my fault
never
that you
said
have
it
MS.
was. I didn't
It's
blame
not my
you.
fault that you're sick. It's not my
I never said these things, right? So now it's canon. DC gave me multiple sclerosis. Thanks, DC.
fault that you have these issues. It's not my fault that you've got physical problems and mental problems and financial problems and all
What?
of that. But now you have turned this into my problem. You have come for me, and now you have upset Negz too. So my solace, if you can even call it that, get ready for it, is knowing that I don't have to lift a finger to get back at you, because your body is going to do
That
the
just
work
proves how
for
lazy
me.
you are, bish.
In my opinion, that
You broke Alex? I mean, yeah, a little bit. But she didn't know that. She didn't have to know that. Fuck's sake, Vicky. Shh.
comment right there about his MS and his
Go to streamlabs.com/Irate Alex to prevent my financial problems.
body doing the heavy lifting for her, I believe was what started all this mess.
You're the one who's going to have to deal with the bullshit that you have done, and what
I
you
mean, not really, no. Thanks, GD.
have done to me, which is inexcusable and unforgivable.
I mean, it weren't that bad, to be honest with you.
Unforgivable. And that is your punishment. That's what you're going to have to contend with.
Actually, DC, you are wrong there. No matter what Alex, or any of us have done in our life, it is always forgivable. We humans have a hard time forgiving.
Really, man, because I ain't forgiving pedos for shit. Like, they're going straight into the hellfire for me. You know what I mean? Like, if you do something to children, you're going straight to hellfire, and you deserve that shit. There's no forgiveness for that.
Giving but not God. All Alex or any of us has to do is repent of our sins and acknowledge that Christ died for our sins, rose from the grave, and ask him to come into our heart, and God will bless us with his grace and forgiveness. Before anyone goes crazy that I mentioned God and his son Christ and how to be forgiven of your sins, remember, this video is my opinion and my thoughts. If you don't like what I say and here, do your own video.
Fire.
There's nobody stopping you.
Hellfire, if you could. If you could, hellfire.
In America we all have the right to free speech, and it is a beautiful thing. While we all have the right to free speech, there is a fine line, a fine...
I know, I'm just a poor, uneducated man, Sarah. Cheryl, thank you very much for a very generous super chat. I'd be more than happy to be your pitbull, Alex. She's a dreadful witch. Well, first and foremost, thank you very much for the super chat there. It's very generous of you. Thank you so much. A second, it's okay. It's all right. Like, people, like, if you go to the comment section here, there's a lot of
I'd be
people...
more than happy to be your pitbull, Alex.
Thank you. There's a lot of people that were legitimately angry on my behalf. Now, I can't tell you what to do. I have no control over anyone else's agency except for my own and my children, because they is underage, right? Therefore, they are under my charge, right? That said, do not ever, please, if you would, take offense to someone having a crack at me in general, but like especially like this. This reminds me of the time that Shani was screeching about veterans, you know. And I got angry about it. And I'll hold my hand up. I got angry about it because she was aiming that towards Drag. And I was like, I'm a fucking veteran. Drag's a fucking veteran. Fuck you, you fat bitch. Drag said it best. I completely agree with Drag on this one. I do. They're lolcows. Their opinion doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter what she says. She could say Niggier, as that person in the chat just pointed out. And it wouldn't mean shit. It wouldn't mean anything. It would not be a problem. Don't get angry. Don't take offense to this shit, because they're just sad sacks of shit. Let's face it, right? If you have to go on a live stream and go to this extreme over minor shit, right? No matter what DC says, this is minor, right? That me leaking those DMs is minor. She acts like I doxed her. I didn't dox her. People are allowed to know that you have security clearance. She's a lying bitch. She's lying. She's lying to all of you when she says that. I will have no bearing whatsoever on her security clearance or job or anything. If she loses it, that's her fault. She done did fucked up. In that live stream, she admitted to blackmailing her boss. Evil Alex Doxer man. No, that's not how this works. Seriously, don't get angry when she says extreme shit like this. Don't take it personally. It's not worth getting angry over this. I wasn't. When I heard this, I burst out laughing. I had tears coming down my face. You know my super high pitch laugh, my fucking hyena laugh that annoys a lot of people? It reached a point where there was no sound anymore. Only dogs could hear me at that point. I couldn't breathe. I had to open both the doors. I was overheating from it. Don't get mad. Seriously. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it.
Moral line separating that speech from what is morally right, and that's what I'm here to address. If she wants to be a vile, nasty woman, that's her business. Who am I to stop her from achieving that?
And if you have a moment towards the end where you're going to pull a George Wallace or Lee Atwater, have a road to Damascus experience.
Joke's on you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Where you all of a sudden start apologizing to all the people that you have wronged.
Appreciate you, Cheryl.
I do not accept your apology. Not now, not ever.
I pray that some...
bold of you to assume that I would ever apologize to anyone ever. Let me think here. I've been on YouTube, nearly 7 years? I have apologized to 2 people. One of those was public. One was private. In that time. And that is because I legitimately felt like I had crossed the line and had gone too far. In those particular circumstances. I ain't apologizing. It's bold of her to assume that I would apologize. Yeah, I agree with the talk. Donate to the Irate Alex is Always Right Foundation. If I just a quick intermission real quick. Do I still have it? Hold on. No, stop playing that. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. The Irate Alex is Always Right Foundation is open for business. It's open for business. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Because this is rather... this is the other stream. Let's go to this one.
Someday you and Alex can find a way to...
Yeah, I actually apologized to Hungry Fat Chick because I felt like I went a bit too far. She was such a great sport about it. She was like, nah, honey, you make your money. She was such a lovely... She's a lovely lady. She is. I had to unfollow her though, man, because she'd been posting that feeder porn to her Twitter, and I can't. You know, I'm a very accepting guy. I like a thicker lady, man, but no, I'm sorry. You know, there's
to forgive each other. With that said, it is time to step down from my soapbox so we can get into my Twitter feed.
Candy is a sweetheart.
This is what I woke to in my...
Very generous super chat there. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Here's a little extra, lol, my donation. Thank you.
Here's a little extra, lol, my donation, winking face.
Thank you, Cheryl. Everyone in the chat say thank you to Cheryl. I appreciate that very much. Oh, Mickey, you're late! Late! Ship that. Well, you ship me and Candy, it's fine. I can fix her.
Twitter feed along with that little video clip. That's effed up.
No, I like in guys, my taste is. I probably shouldn't. I can't finish that sentence because Cecil's listening. And she's a dick and she'll use it against me.
Telling someone that their body is going to shut down due to MS. My father is dealing
Actually, no, she already knows what I like anyway. I like twunks, you know, so.
with it, and it is a slow death. And it is hard for a family member to watch it and go through it with them. F you. I'm sorry to hear that. I will keep your father in my prayers. As for DC, you can hear Negz when she talks. That's what happens when you hook up with Negz. You take on his persona. We have seen that happen before with another YouTuber. If you remember, his YouTube channel was doing
What the fuck, Hussy? What the fuck?
pretty good until he decided to forgive and hook up with his new BFF, Negz. Thank you note again for the thoughts and prayers. It is greatly appreciated. And just know that you have been in my thoughts and prayers as well. I agree with that. I was a supporter of her channel, but it has totally changed and she is just a vile human being.
Ah, she's a right.
I am
She's
sure
just
karma
old.
will find a suitable punishment
She's
for
only
her
little.
when the time comes.
She's only little, isn't she?
There's no such thing as karma. Stop it. Oh, but there is karma, my dear.
A twunk, it's, you know, it's a more muscular twink, basically.
We'll just have to wait and see. Are you on Alex or Hussy or the others' Twitter condemning them over the vile stuff they've said?
Tashati, I hope I pronounced that correct. I get it. Trust me, I get it. You know, my brother has had MS way longer than me and has primary progressive. Has carers, you know, has the unfortunate twunk, not twank. Has the full works, you know. Doesn't have relapses because it just gets worse and worse as time goes on, you know. I get it. I understand it. But hello, Maddie. Hope you are, darling. But she is projecting onto me. During that stream, she projected her daddy issues onto me during that stream, which is really, really weird. Really weird. It's not, you know, when she says things like that, she's not aiming it at everyone with MS, despite what she said. She is being hyperbolic on purpose because she knows she'll get maximum outrage. Like, she not only will she, you know, get me to react to it because, you know, I can't help it. You know, I love the attention. I am an attention whore. Fully admit that. But she knows that people will snap and screech at her. She's adopted Negz's tactics for getting views and subs. Hate subs, hate views. Because DC's at that stage now where so many people fucking hate her. So many people come out criticizing her. That's the only way that she has to move forward now. Negz has been like that for years. That's why Negz is such a prick. And has been for years now as well. There are meds for MS, but nothing reverses it. There are some experimental medications and stuff. You can get blasted with chemotherapy. It really depends where in the world you live, where you're from, and how your body might react to it. Everyone with MS is different. In the UK, the NHS will give you chemotherapy for multiple sclerosis only and only if you have this version of MS where you keep relapsing over and over and over again, because it has to be stopped, and that's the only way to stop it from happening. It's actually my medication day tomorrow. It's self-injection day tomorrow. Yeah. I get to stab myself tomorrow. I have an auto-injector. It's fun.
Said about DC? Lout it. Go away and trauma dump somewhere else. We all have people who were sick or who have died.
I get it.
Please tell me how sympathizing with someone.
When I was younger, you know, and healthy, I watched my brother have, epileptic fit, you know, because MS can do that depending on, you know, again, it's different for everyone. Epileptic fit, all the time, going out in public, whatever else, and sleeping for like 18 hours at a time. I get it. I understand it. And I can't tell you what to do. I can't. I'm just saying, like, she's doing this shit on purpose to get a reaction, not just out of me, but out of you guys as well.
One's parents' health condition is trauma dumping. I don't know Alex, but as far as Hussy is concerned, I have condemned him many times for the things that he had said about other people.
Hussy should be condemned to death. Just for the fucking orange skin shit that go...
Including DC. I don't watch DC, and I don't watch Alex. It just hit a chord when you see this being said on any platform. In no means was I trauma dumping on anyone. I just know...
MS can get really fucking bad. It can... It's different for everyone. A lot of people with MS lose control of their bladder and bowels. A lot of people with MS are unable to have sex and have to take, you know, things like Viagra. You know, some are permanently in a wheelchair. Everyone reacts different. What you have to realize is multiple sclerosis is demyelination of your central nervous system through the lesions that will latch onto your brain and your spine. I have them on my brain and spine as well. For some people with MS, if it gets into your prefrontal cortex, it will break you as a person. You develop like this mental health disorder that is like an extreme version of like bipolar 1, but you have mania all the time. And you don't understand what's appropriate and things like that. Everyone's different. Everyone is different. Everyone reacts to it differently. I'm rather lucky with mine, to be honest. You know, I just fall over every so often. And I'm always in pain. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I enjoy it. It gives me perspective.
Know what MS does.
Stop it. Leave Hussy alone. No! I want to abuse Hussy.
I know what it does too. It's a cruel disease. She hurt him with words because he hurt her by jeopardizing her career. He took internet BS into...
Is this the worst thing anyone has ever said to me online? No. No, it isn't. My dad is white. My mum is black, right? Well, she's half black, but she's a lot darker than me. When I ran Irate Bear years ago, and the whole blood sports thing started, the alt-right also snuck into the social commentary genre. And they tried to kind of use me as a token for their argumentum. And I rather foolishly decided to kind of have that discussion with them, right? And they asked me a question. They were like, you know, do you believe in race mixing? How do you feel about race mixing? So I said I'd make a video. And obviously, I'm not against race mixing. If you're an adult and, you know, you consent and you don't lack agency, who gives a fuck, right? And they said they did not react good. They did not react very good at all. They didn't react good to me at all, man. They were like, your dad's a mud shark and your mother's subhuman and so are you fucking mongrel. And that's funny because at the same time, I had left-wing people calling me a Nazi. So, I mean, combine all those people together and you've got Negz, basically. Because Negz, in the space of one breath, called me a far-left extremist communist and a fucking Nazi at the same time. I'm fairly sure he did. So it's like the old days, really. It's like the old days. Except for I could actually see what Negz looks like. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably the worst. I mean, people are threatening to kill me. Thank you, Cheryl. Very generous again. Alex, trust me, you're not at all telling me what to do. However, the fact she went there, I hope she rots, and that I have a front row seat. Well, thank you very much for the very, very generous donations this evening. That's very generous of you, Cheryl. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, Cheryl's being amazing tonight. She's donating loads of money. Thank you so much. It's incredible. Obviously, yeah. I don't hope that she rots. I just hope that she falls over a little bit, you know, breaks a bit of a hip. It'd be funny to me. Fat Apples is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Because you're a good boy. You're goddamn right I'm a good boy. You're goddamn right.
Because you are a good boy. Heart.
Yato, I mean, I can't argue, can I? I mean, there's death threats and there's rape threats, isn't there, you know? Thanks for the convo and advice about my own potential MS diagnosis. I hope that it's not. Cracked Noir. And the warning, you're a terrible... I've only linked one DM in the entire 7 years I've been on YouTube. I wanna skip this video. The video's okay. That YouTuber, not again. I personally felt that the video tried to approach it from both angles. I felt like that they tried to be neutral in that and give the best balanced take that they could. I'm gonna link them. You know, don't go give them any shit. Don't go arguing in the comment section or anything like that. You know, go along, give them a sub, because that video was actually very well balanced, in my opinion. You know, thank you very much, Lydia, for the $20 via super chat. I introduced your videos to my libertarian boyfriend, and he loves you. I wasn't sure how to feel about that. How libertarian is he? Because I'm probably gonna piss him off at some point.
I introduced your videos to my libertarian boyfriend, and he loves you. I wasn't sure how to feel about that, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, and hello to you, Jello Shots, in the chat there. And Cudweiser, ideals are one thing, that attitude says so much. Yeah, I mean, that's a very good attitude, you know. So go along to that person, you know, give them a like. Give them a like, you know. And how libertarian is he? Because I tend to piss the ANCAP libertarians, like I piss them off. Something fierce. But you know, I've got a few libertarian leanings, even though I tend to lean in that red box a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit. That's what happens when you become a liberal nationalist, you know what I mean? Now, this is the stream where DC turned on Frank and the Geek Room. Now, I'm going to turn the speed up because we have been going for a little while and I have been waffling a lot. So we'll go to 1.25. You're a right-wing Christian and I love you. Well, good, Damon. Good. Yeah, Frank, is there a timestamp I should be looking for here? Because I imagine that this is the face that DC makes whenever I tweet about her. It's just like, oh my god. Fuck her stupid hat. I'm starting to think that some of you fucking dislike her more than I do. I'm pretty left-wing too. I might not always agree, but I can still like people and agree to disagree. Absolutely, yeah. I can always agree to disagree too. Except for with Yato. Fuck Yato. What was that? Just skim until you see us. Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna run my oh god. What is that? Oh, why did the German guy, the fucking ich lieb mein Handy. Oh yeah, I love crochet dick. Yeah. Why did that weirdo send Negz a dick? That's so fucking weird. I can agree with you there, Security Monitor Lizard. Yeah, the geek room's trash. We should flag them. Flag them down. I'm advocating for it. Oh god. Is Vidal still here? Oh man. Because Vidal knows, right, that she annoys me from time to time. She knows that she gets on my tits. Right, but we're cool. But I bet fucking DC hates her, by the way. Okay, we gotta listen to this.
He sent...
Wait a minute, wasn't the thumbnail something to do with that Dragon Lord Frodo guy? I covered him once. I just felt like I was kicking a little puppy, you know?
A picture of a black crocheted dick with the hashtag Black Dicks Matter. She pretended to get...
I wasn't expecting that when I pressed play. That went from 0 to 100 real quick, didn't it? I gotta go back about 10. I need to go. What?
He sent her a picture of a black crocheted dick with the hashtag Black Dicks Matter. She pretended to get...
I mean, it's brown. It could be an Indian man's dick. You don't know.
Get triggered.
Dragon Lord Frodo's in prison? Shit. Oh god, he didn't pull his pants down in front of a school, did
On
he?
behalf of BLM, Kiwi Farms slapped her around a little bit and she backed down because she's stunning and brave. Crochetter, I love this for all of us. Every single one of us. We're all enjoying
I think it's better without the context. I don't want to know, really.
this nonsense. And trust me when I tell you, yes, you see what Brown...
Well, I mean, the thing is, that dick, hello BGTV, that dick has, I mean, that dick could very well be BGTV, but it's got, like, ginger facial hair.
Brown Girl Life says, consider it. Consider it, Crochetter. Consider it, Karsten. I'm not going to pressure. I'm not going to pressure.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I thought Kiwi Farms was stage 4 cancer. I thought we was too good to go to Kiwi Farms. DCMediaGirl, we fucking been there.
You. But, yeah, but Kiwi Farms told her that she was a foreigner and to stay the fuck out of American politics about which she knows nothing.
Right, okay, well, first and foremost, that was one person who said that they had run out of patience with Silvana and didn't like idiotic takes about American politics from people that aren't from America, right? That's but Vidal comes screeching back. Hello, Lindsay. I hope you are, darling. Vidal comes screaming back. Hello, BGTV. Hope you're good. Yeah, well, yeah. This is what you get for fucking up. I'm gonna go back about a minute then, just for you, shitbag.
He sent her a picture of a black crocheted dick with the hashtag Black Dicks Matter. She pretended to get triggered on behalf of BLM. Kiwi Farms slapped her around a little bit and she backed down because...
Did you get slapped by Q?
Because she's stunning and brave.
Savannah got slapped.
Crochetter,
by one
I love
person,
this for all of us. Every single one of us. We're all enjoying this nonsense. And trust me when I tell you, yes. You see what Brown Girl Life says?
Yeah, Kiwi Farms are still there. Kiwi Farms are still there. I don't. That's such an. I'm Vidal. No.
Consider it. Consider it, Crochetter. Consider it, Karsten. I'm not going to pressure. I'm not going to pressure you. But, yeah, but Kiwi Farms told her that she was a foreigner and to stay the fuck out of American politics about which she knows nothing. Like, I wish you foreigners like you and Pete's, and also, this was Strawberry Douche on Kiwi Farms, said, I was sympathetic to you, but my sympathy for you is waning because I think that you're a psychopath. Something like that. Okay. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, so we've covered Silvana. Okay, here's Vidal. I
mean, Kiwi Farms talks about people. They don't go around slapping people.
I can't take these two anymore. It's so over the top, it's ridiculous. I'm rarely disgusted by sex, but one of my off-limits besides scat is granny porn. I'm over it.
How did I not see this fucking tweet? How did I not see this fucking tweet? The tweet is, you know, I agree with Vidal. I agree with Vidal on this, but it's not. The tweet's funny. The tweet is very. It's DC reading the fucking tweet. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god, I broke it. Oh, what have I done? Look what you did. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at my sub feed. It's a bloody mess. Look what you did, Vidal. Fuck's sake, Vidal. Look what you did. Now I need to go to my fucking head. My head's so fucking fat. All right, let's go.
Over it.
Okay. Look what you did. I need DC to read that fucking tweet to me again. Because the tweet's funny, especially with no context. But her reading it...
Here's Vidal.
She's so angry.
I legit can't take these two anymore. It's so over the top, it's ridiculous. I'm rarely disgusted by sex, but one of my off-limits besides scat is granny porn. I
can't disagree with Vidal. You know, it's me and Vidal fight like cat and dog, but I can't disagree with her on this one. You know, ain't no one putting in on me. I'm just saying.
Over it. Vidal, did I inadvertently post any sexual content on my Twitter feed? Did I?
Vidal comes barreling in with the $50 super chat. Thank you very much, Vidal. I shall provide some compensation on my behalf. Thank you. Thank you. I have a bit of a delayed reaction to some of these things, you know what I mean? I have already had to deal with shanny porn, right? I don't need granny porn or scat porn. You know what, right? Doesn't Negz look like the type of dude to engage in some scat porn? You know what I mean? Like he's
Did I do that? I don't think so.
Why is it great?
No OnlyFans. You don't catch me like Callie sucking on a dildo or twerking or shaking my ass cheeks or any of.
I know, and I was sent that, and I didn't need it. I didn't need it. I've suffered enough in life, thank you.
That I'm not, filming. I'm not uploading boudoir content of myself and Negz. What granny porn are you talking about? What's
this? Is the DC proves how old she actually is here by referring to the content as boudoir. Hello, Phil Force.
Sex are you talking about? What the fuck do you know about?
Frank, Negz looks like the type of guy who fingers his ears, looks at it, wipes it like that, then sticks his finger in his belly button, wipes it off, and then sticks it down the back, and then.
This. And by the way, Vidal, you're so over it that you can't stop tweeting about it. You have been tweeting about this shit for days.
I mean, you haven't stopped yourself, DC, for fucking weeks now.
Multiple tweets a day sometimes, going into other people's live streams to chat about it. You know what Vidal reminds me of? Vidal reminds me of that story that Christopher Hitchens used to tell about.
She always has to refer to Christopher Hitchens, doesn't she? Oh, I'm so intellectual. I used to listen to Christopher Hitchens. Bitch, you ain't fucking been new about Christopher Hitchens. Do you know about his brother, Peter Hitchens? I bet you fucking don't. I bet you don't.
Fake drama merchants and concerned trolls. He said that he would describe.
I watched a YouTube video that said 4 horsemen on it, so I know all about the atheisms.
Her as follows: that she is one of the types of people who would balance a step stool on top of the toilet in the bathroom precariously and gingerly lift herself up on it to be able to see outside the window, to spy on the neighbor, to have something to be outraged about and scandalized. That's what she reminds me of. That's exactly what she reminds me of. Vidal, the block and the mute button.
You like how every piece of criticism towards DC is dismissed as some kind of like weird, convoluted, utterly bizarre reference or connotation that everyone's like, isn't that motherfucker dead? And Christopher Hitchens is dead.
Exist for a reason. Nobody is forcing you to look at my pictures of Negz and I snuggling and smiling and enjoying ourselves. Nobody is forcing you to look at them. It's not going to be on the test. If you don't want to look at it, don't fucking look at it.
The retard wrangler, thank you very much. You can't have Tragic here because he makes you too hard to concentrate. I mean, there's some good English there. Admit it, you know he might blow your back out for the right price. Well, seeing as he makes false accusations against me, he can kindly go fuck himself. But thank you for the money, moron.
Okay, and then this is the last one. All right, so here's Yaba.
And she's been trying it with French Fry Girl and Yaba constantly. We fucking been new, dude. If you would not take me on Gator Stream, but you out there trying to fight Yaba and French Fry Girl, that proves only one thing to me. That you're a clout-chasing pirate hooker. That is it. That is all you're worth. You're a clout-chasing old-age pensioner who ain't got a fucking job, was fired 2 years ago, and is just not willing to be truthful about it.
You know what? I'm going to bring up my Twitter because nobody can see shit now. Okay.
God, she's so old.
Okay.
When you say married, you mean a vessel to acquire a green card. Sure.
That's me roasting Susan Sarandon. Let's see. That's correct, Glenn. Oh,
Right, first of all, minus 10 points for having light mode on. Fucking mad bitch.
there's Gigi. I love Bay's pinky toe. She's showing Gigi hip thrusting. Oh, here it is. All right. All right, here's what I tweeted. All right, first of all, Belinda tweeted out, why do these two sweaty lesbians keep showing up on my timeline? Another one who's kvetching.
Why do these two sweaty lesbians keep showing up in my time? Fucking 10 points to Belinda. Go follow Belinda on Twitter. Welcome back, Sil. Belinda, man, she roasts with the best of them. I swear to God, man. Fucking, why do these two... Why do they look like two sweaty lesbians?
Nobody's forcing you to look at it. Mute, block, turn away, do whatever you have to do. Self-care, Belinda, self-care. I get it. They like to scissor each other. That's what happens when two big sweaty giners get in a relationship. Adorable.
The problem is, right, I can simultaneously hear in my head Belinda saying these things and DC, and I can't do it. That's what happens when two big sweaty giners get in a relationship. Why do these two sweaty lesbians keep showing up in my fucking timeline? I get it. They like to scissor each other. That's what happens when two big sweaty giners get in a relationship.
And Yaba said, they scissor, I know they do. They scissor, I know they do.
No, my impression is better than yours, DC. I'm sorry.
So here's what I said. Oh, Yabs, weren't you all triggered when you accused Negz of speculating about your sex life? Accept my invite and we can talk all about your interesting theories about what he and I do in the sack.
See? Where's my invite? You know why? Because she knows that Yaba will dick her. Yaba will get her big fucking 2K plus concurrent live viewers and dick a bitch. She's fucking out there swinging. Have you heard when Yaba goes off, by the way? Holy fucking shit. She knows that she'll get dicked by Yaba, but she knows that there's a benefit to doing so. She won't take me on because I ain't got them numbers. I'm on the same level as DC, you see, with the numbers, right? That's why she won't take me on. But she'll go against Yaba because Yaba got that 2K plus numbers. You know what I mean?
Sam with you.
And the French Fry Gal got them 3K numbers. So
Heart kiss emoji. Because as we all know, Yaba is one of those incredibly brave people who likes to talk enormous amounts of shit behind a block.
Yeah, like you do about me, DC. Thank you, Jay Gamer, for continuing your channel membership. I appreciate you. She does this to me. She's crying about Yaba talking shit from behind a block, and she has me blocked. Is she just like does she legitimately have fucking dementia, right? She either fucking is doing this shit on purpose or she's lost the fucking plot completely.
She blocked me months ago. Listen, Yaba.
I wish I had, to be honest. Syntax, thank you for becoming a channel member. Appreciate you.
Is this an offer that you can honestly refuse, Yaba? You get 2 for the price of 1. We would be happy to talk all about it, Yaba. All about it. But when I say all about it, I mean all about it. All about it. Friends?
Why would fucking Yaba even entertain this bullshit? Why would Yaba speak to Negz? When Negz... Let me remind people what Negz did to Yaba. Let's see, there was a doxing, there was him filming outside her kid's school, there was the negative review bombs on her business that he kept doing over and over again. In fact, things got so bad between, with what Negz was trying to do to Yaba, that Yaba had to call Negz's mother to get him to stop being a... And don't take my word for that. Go to Kiwi Farms, dude. All the receipts are there. on his thread. Yeah, Yaba should not entertain them.
She and Frenchie are two of the biggest frauds on YouTube.
And yet they get between 2,000 to 3,000 concurrent live viewers. I ain't never going to achieve those numbers. I'm jealous. I can admit, I'm a jelly boy. I'm a wibble wobble jelly on a plate boy. But you know, that's their thing. You know, people like them. That's their audience. Good for them, you know. You can sit there screeching and crying and complaining and reeing at them, but they ain't gonna entertain you. They're not gonna have you pair of scumbags on their channels. And fucking right as well. You wouldn't even go onto a neutral platform to talk to me. So you know.
You know, they like their tough girl talk. And by the way, Negz, I've got to tell you something. You said today that, you know, she tends to go for people that won't fight back. No, bitch. I fought back. I fought back. And she knows it. She can be all tough putting me on her soundboard, and apparently people were asking her about us in chat the other
legitimately gives me trauma whenever she plays that soundboard.
Day or today. I don't know when it was. I didn't hear it.
That's not what I said, Walmart. Scooter bees.
But yeah. I would be happy to talk to you, Yaba, and Sam. It'll be like a double date. How's that? How's that? We'll double date virtually.
I'm pressed by that soundboard. Oh, it was Sam who called the mother. Okay. Who do you think you are? Oh God, what have I done? There we are. My bad. I always get that one wrong.
I did. Now I don't anymore. I used to hate Negz, now I love him. Oh, that was the other thing. Yaba seems to be under the impression...
Check fucking mate.
that Negz and I are trying to copy her and Sam, that we're trying to be like them. Let me tell you something, Yaba. We do not want to be like you. We are us. We are very happy, very normal.
Yeah, you fucking do. I mean, what live streamer doesn't want 2,000 plus concurrent viewers donating and lighting up the fucking chat every single time? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that success? You fucking... We'll have to see if me and Gator can host another girls' sports soon. We're saving up. Spooky, you know, you can do it, but these motherfuckers ain't coming on. They're just not. It's not happening.
Oh, very pleased.
I would love for it to happen, but it ain't gonna happen. They're just rude douchebags.
The way everything's going. We're not going to be doing embarrassing, cringy life updates where we tell a million stories about, well, we were friends and then we did this. You've told the story 20 times, Yaba. Enough already. We get it.
I do have a soundboard, actually. I just can't be bothered recording it. This is my soundboard.
America will never fall to communist invasion.
Yeah, I've got the fun ones, like...
The world needs dicks, and I'm a dick. Until things change, I'm gonna be a big, fat fucking dick.
And I have the one that shut Von Helton up, you know? You know, and of course...
You fucking piece of shit! Again!
So my soundboard is pretty good too, you know? Insulting my soundboard.
So... Hey, all right, so today
is a day that will live in infamy.
I'm going to start with a little bit of a surprise.
See you later, Spoonie. Fucking dead.
Remember
Good.
these guys?
Ah!
Remember the geek room?
Yes.
Remember the geek room? Remember the geek room that I promoted?
I remember them. I remember when I lost my mind. Look at these arseholes. Look, exactly. Look at these fucking douchebags. I'd offer my channel, but I don't trust them to not get me a strike. You shouldn't trust me either if I go on there, because you know how far I'll take it. In
2020. Remember the geek room that I did a sub pledge drive for? Remember the geek room that, you know...
Okay, who are you At first, I thought you were comparing Brand Maybe to DC, and then I realized what was on the screen over here.
No, a bunch of us promoted, myself, Charlie, a lot of us promoted these guys. Right. Okay. I want to make something absolutely clear. I do not expect a quid pro quo when it comes to this stuff. If you want to rib on me, you go ahead and do it.
She doesn't mean this. She doesn't mean this.
You go ahead and do it. However, let me explain something to everybody who's in chat.
Isolationist, hello sir. Memes are funny until DC is that copes. Yes, thank you.
And everybody who's listening. It's very interesting to me that before Negz and I started chatting, and certainly way before Negz and I started...
yeah, fun fact, DC and Charlie promoted the Geek Room because they drag in Negz.
Negz and I were involved.
Yeah, Luna, we are. We're bullying at the elderly again. It has to be done. It has to be done from time to time.
There were a lot of younger content creators in certain communities, and I'm not going to mention names, who were really excited that I was an older woman, that I was fun, that I was feisty, that I was loudmouth, that I was opinionated.
Fucking who? Fucking who, exactly? Who are these mystery bitches that were excited that this old, hip, youngish granny was down with the kids? Yo, what? Who? Who are these mystery content creators?
That I was talking about liking to, get laid and things of that nature. They loved it. They thought it was great. They thought it was really fun and cool. Hang on.
She can't deal with the age. She can't deal with it.
But as soon as Negz's dick enters the picture, guess what happens? All of a sudden, it's disgusting. I'm foul. I'm an embarrassment. I need to shut up.
I mean, don't shut up. You give me content for days, bitch.
I'm crazy. I'm demented. I've lost my mind.
Good. I'm glad that, admitting it is the first step. It's the first hurdle. It's the hardest one, but, we'll get there in the end, DC.
Senile.
I'm a young, cool, hip
Now all of a
granny,
sudden, people who were... people who were... oh, Nikki, I've gone through and I've unmodded several people. I did that this weekend. Now, all of a sudden...
Oh, dear. She took away my wrench when I was using it to screenshot all the bands that was going on.
These people are calling me grandma. These people are calling me old. These people are... These people are trying it. A lot of people are getting very familiar.
Is it an insult or is it an immutable fact?
And I'm over it. So I figure what's good enough for the goose is good enough for the gander. Now, they did this stream a while ago.
You're not allowed to use my word. The goose and the gander is my word. That's my word. It belongs to me. It's a hard G. No, you don't do it again. Thank you.
But I became aware of it.
Oh, Frank didn't even say anything.
Fairly recently.
That's amazing.
You know what's funny, Punky? What's funny about what you said is that Crochetter, Karsten was very worried because there was a point at which the Austrian...
Real Stream News is cancer as well. It's no surprise to me that she would try and associate herself with him. It's a fucking scumbag.
Postal tracking number stopped...
He's basically just Negz too,
working, and we didn't know where the dick was.
What?
So we were a little bit concerned. He was very concerned. I knew it would arrive eventually, but he was very concerned. And I was joking with Negz, and I said, Negz, your dick has gone missing. And the thing is, now it's somewhere in cargo, and God knows what kind of mischief it's up to. But it arrived safe and sound. So
isn't DC meant to go up against Miss Fucking Wonderful? DC gonna get fingered, man. Like, I'm no fan of Miss Fucking Wonderful. Hooker is crazy. But DC ain't getting a word in. And I cannot understand a word Mrs. Fucking Wonderful says when she's annoyed, by the way. It's like, to me, when Mrs. Fucking Wonderful goes off on one, all I hear is... That's all I fucking hear with her. I had to get people to translate for me.
Oh, everything's fine. All right. So let's see what the boys had to say. They're reacting to the first in-person stream that I did with Negz on April 15th. So last month. Our first date. Our first big meeting.
China is being used.
Yeah.
Billy!
It's never been used in Brazil, no, but in China it's like a thing.
Who's live right now? Is it RSN? The music of your people, yes, bluegrass.
Like, if your shit's like fucked, you can't get on the bus or some shit.
That permanent record in school becomes a real thing.
Video here.
Oh no. Oh dear God.
Listen, first of all, it's his opinion. All right. Second of all, he is mad because, and I think he's told you this. I think he's told you this more than once. He's mad because you have brought when you guys were supposedly getting along and you were going to do a podcast or whatever project you were going to work on together. He got mad that you were bringing people on who were being extremely critical of him and saying things about him that were not true, and you were not checking people on.
Yes, I was. I was checking them.
And he,
I was.
Well, he included me in that category because I was coming on your stream and talking enormous amounts of shit last year when I hated it. But listen, CJ, let me tell you this. I'm not his manager, okay? If you have a problem with Negz, you have to deal with it with Negz.
RSN sat there like thinks he's on a stream with 3 women right now.
You could be like, hey, could you not lie?
Is that one of those
when you know it's a lie? You know what I'm saying?
You can't really women have got around.
It's his opinion.
It's not an opinion.
Thank you.
He knows it's...
The Felines and Froggy for the very generous super chat. Lamau. I agree. Thank you.
Before,
right,
anyways,
well, maybe
whatever.
Maybe he changed his mind. Whatever.
Anyways, Negz is a pussy. He won't come on here. That's clear.
LMAO.
Why won't he come on? First of all, Katie, he absolutely cannot stand you. And so he thought...
I love that scumbags are fighting each other now.
DC, but we can talk like adults. No, you shut up. I didn't come over here to shut up. Okay? I came over here to talk.
We got it.
Hussy's funny, man. No, you shut up!
MFW, I want to know what the issue is. Let's hear it. Can you hear me? DC?
Raw, man. You know, in comparison to the rest of them, like, Mrs. Fucking Wonderful's like a supermodel to me right now.
You're muted. I think you're muted.
Good, I'm glad, Yato.
What happened? What's going on here?
I don't hear him.
DC, what the fuck? What's going on here?
DC.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. Hussy, what's up?
She's full of shit. She acts like she's totally full of shit. She's talking about we lie about him. He lies about every single person, including my friend Vicky, including me, and everybody else. He acts.
Let's not pretend Vicky has any friends, Hussy. Come on.
Him too.
Why, he's gone. She just left. What is going on?
We can have an adult conversation. It's a fucking knockout. She's a nasty bitch.
Oh,
I like him already. I like this girl.
I'm disappointed. Listen,
I like Hussy already.
Hey Vicky, how do you feel to have your name mentioned on Real Stream News' channel? I would feel very dirty right now. I'd be scrubbing my genitals really fucking hard in boiling hot water right now.
Just call me Hussy. When I'm like this, obviously, I'm a girl.
Okay. Well, I like this. I appreciate
I do too.
What is going on here? Did DC just like totally bitch out on this? Did she leave?
Yeah. She got to tell me to shut up. I came on panel not to shut up, you dumbass.
Like, if she only lasted like a minute, I'm gonna be shocked. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe she just got disconnected. Maybe she's coming back. I don't know. Hit her up. You got her text? I got the sun fucking in my eyes. Sorry, I'm squinting so bad. Like,
go.
I can barely see you guys.
This is one of the worst things I have ever seen. Indy, did you go through Streamlabs or did you go straight through PayPal? You'll have to let me know.
Love Negz or something, and I want to particularly sit on panel with them, but if we're going to do it, let's do it right.
Yeah,
right.
You won't do it. That's it.
You don't come on panel with people necessarily that you love. You come on panel to talk about your differences and say it to the person's face.
That Draven's in the chat there. He's a stan, isn't he? Dude, he's a mighty defender of DC.
Opportunity and tell you to your face. They don't say it.
DC, are you back?
Oh, she's back.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, so let's go first with you and MFW. What's your issue with her? Let's get to that. Let's get to that first. I thought you left for a second.
You know, no. I'm having connectivity issues because I'm driving to Indiana, and so I'm going in and out of weird pockets of connectivity. All right. So my issue with Katie, my main issue with Katie now is, I mean, Negz is my guy. Negz is my man. He's my love.
Yeah,
and there's been a lot of shit that's gone down between the two of you, where you have gotten up to some fuck shit, Katie, that is absolutely outrageous and disgusting. And somebody is owed an apology, and it is not you. Let me put it that way.
Oh.
So
what? And what does this have to do with you? What does me and Negz beef have to do anything with you? Who cares? You're starting it. You won't be around long. And I'm just telling you that not to be mean.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling you that because no one sticks around Negz very long. One day you will be up on this panel. I don't think so. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just saying. I believe one day you'll be up on this panel saying you were right. But anyways, what does it have to do with you?
What does that have to do with you threatening him with
That's what I'm saying. It has to do with me and Negz. And I'm saying I'm willing to talk to him.
Because
he's the one not willing to talk to me.
Right.
Why is he scared? Is he scared to come up here, by the way?
No, he's
so
not
should my
scared.
guy be up here fighting my battles?
What guy? What man?
I mean, or whatever we're doing.
Any man, in general, honestly.
Should I have a spokesperson?
He should be embarrassed.
No, I'm not a spokesperson.
He should be embarrassed that he has a 60-year-old woman trying to defend him. And why are you blaming her when you have nothing to do with her, but you don't call out your boyfriend for the shit that he does when he is your partner? Why don't you call him out for anything, but you are the first to point fingers at everybody else, Clark?
That's what I was saying.
Hey, wait a minute. I have something to say. Wait a second. I have something to say to Hussy. Hussy, I've never been to an Armenian wedding. What was yours like? Why don't you tell us about it? I'd like to hear about your wedding.
Listen, Clara. I don't know what the fuck you are talking about, but the lies that you accuse other people of starting, you are doing it yourself, including your boyfriend. Right? Don't change the subject, you fucking bitch. I asked you a question. Why don't you hold your boyfriend accountable?
Got him.
Why don't you hold your boyfriend accountable?
Accountable for what, bitch? What do you want me to hold him accountable for?
Okay, accountable for what, bitch? I'll tell you exactly for what. Okay.
So wait. The stuff he was doing, the gaining ground, putting up tombstones and shit. Listen, he's been doing some fuck shit.
I know. Negz does like the most horrible.
Fuck him. Gaining ground has been on a reign of terror for 2 years. His mother's not dead. Gaining ground and his discounted
Did you really
life
just
channel.
say that? What
Everybody
the fuck?
can take a goddamn seat. All right?
Wow.
Everybody.
Hold him accountable. Let me just tell her this. She asked me a question.
Yeah.
Hold him accountable when he says women that get abortions need to stop being cum dumpsters. Okay? For what? When he refers to many of the women in the community as whores, talks about their genitals, talks about how women should act, and made a comment about my supporter being physically abused by their husband. And I'm the misogynist, right? But you don't are accountable for that.
Hussy, how many times have you gone on panel and called me a whore? How many times have you gone on panel and said that I've been around the block 100 times? How many times have you gone on panel to talk about my divorces? Let's talk about your divorce, bitch, or are you still married?
Let me tell you something.
Let's talk about that, huh?
You are
Let's talk
skanky
about
whore.
that.
You are a skanky whore, and you pay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So what do you want me to call somebody else out for?
You're a fucking skanky whore, a dried up fucking one too. Okay.
There you go.
Answer my fucking question.
All right. Let's try not to yell.
You're an ugly fucking cunt. You want to go low?
There you go.
Too.
Let's
Okay? Let me tell you.
Come on, Hussy. Tell me again why my husband left me. And let's talk about why your wife left you. She did.
You like that fucking bumpy cock, bitch? You're gonna pay, then.
I sure do, bitch.
Good.
I
Keep
sure
fucking
do.
it,
You
honey.
should be so lucky.
Keep fucking lucky. Bitch, you haven't sucked the cocks that I've sucked. Okay? The pickles that got before it.
Oh, what a shame.
You have it all to
Why
yourself.
would you not tell us all about it, Hussy?
You're a fucking piece of shit whore. That's what you are. You're
There you go.
Whore.
So what did you want me to call Negz out for again?
Hey,
Tell me
you're
again,
a
what am I going to call Negz out for?
You're a fucking piece of cheap ass whore. That's what you are.
Absolutely.
All right,
horrible.
listen. This seems like it's getting out. This seems like it's getting out of hand. What do you got to say, though?
Well, what did you expect, CJ, with this lunatic on your panel?
Let them.
Lunatic is your boyfriend. Lunatic is your boyfriend. You're sucking the enemy's cock. That's what you are.
Am I? Am I?
That's what you say. My boyfriend. My boyfriend. You make fun of Foodie Beauty. You make fun of Foodie Beauty and Nader. You're worse, bitch. You're worse.
Really?
Bitch. You're really. Really.
Listen. Let's try to get on track here, okay? Listen,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
sure.
think you had something to say to MFW. You wanted to say something about like puppy mills.
Well, I
or
want to say something to her.
Okay.
She's trying to fight his battles, which I think is ridiculous, or whatever in the hell she's trying to do. If she has an issue with me, we can talk about it. But my issues with Negz, that's irrelevant for me and you. I've asked him to talk about it many times. He doesn't want to come up here and talk about it. And here's the thing. Negz has done terrible things too, if not worse than I have, in my opinion.
Just let me just say, recently he was putting out gravestones for the Gaining Ground, you know, referencing that his mother is dying and shit. Like, that is completely fucked. You know what I mean? And he wants to cry about people talking about him.
Ground. When did Gaining Ground suddenly get a street team? Has everybody forgotten the great Gaining Ground is a complete fucking psycho? Has everybody forgotten that? Has everybody forgotten Gaining Ground's history with Charlie Gold, with me, with a ton of other content creators?
What, you haven't had your own history? You haven't had your own history with Negz? I mean, what? Has he not done many of these crazy things to you?
We settled it. And to be honest with you, a lot of what I thought was true about Negz turned out to be not true.
So all the lies he tells on a daily basis is okay now.
It's all doing a little bit worse.
He's worse. You want him in jail. That's probably what you want. Okay? Everybody says, yes.
What? I want him in jail, huh?
I have a feeling that you are putting batteries in his back so you can put him away, because the things that you told me when we spoke about him and how I should be embarrassed to have him on my channel, because someone like you would never associate.
That was a year ago, you idiots.
Who cares, you fucking idiot?
A year ago.
You're fucking his dick. You're the fucking idiot.
So things
You're the fucking idiot. He's doing this.
A year ago, I actually liked your trifling ass. How about that for being wrong?
Bitch, you don't have half the class that I do. You don't have half the class that I do. Never. And you never will. You're trash.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, DC. I kind of think Hussy. Listen, I'm kind of digging Hussy's vibe. I'm digging the vibe. I'm digging the mood. And
I'm sure you are, CJ.
Why?
I'm sure you are.
What, should I not be? I mean, come on. I think you're making poor decisions. I don't know what you're doing, but it seems like you're making poor decisions, and I'm concerned.
You'll regret it one day. You're out of his class. I can already tell. Just
it's the penis, CJ. It's when you haven't when you haven't had penis since your third or fourth whatever husband dumped you.
Thanks for watching this, so I don't have to give
all of your
RSN the view.
standards, drive 20 hours a week to fucking get it. That's it. And pay for it too. And do it in the attic too. She's too skanky and cheap to get a hotel. She got to climb up in the attic, lay up in the cot and spread the legs and say, my boyfriend. Okay? Boyfriend. Versace Mansion.
Oh, man. Someone said I want head from Hussy. Listen, I don't know. Maybe someday. Who knows? Listen, Hussy? Do you think that's a possibility or no?
Don't do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Thank you, Savannah.
Does he have money? Because if he's anything like Negz, I can pass you on to Quanto.
Oh, well, all right. So, anyways, MFW, what's your thoughts here? Let's get serious.
I like Hussy. I do too. I don't know. I'm waiting on what DC's beef is with me personally.
Well, I heard a lot of different things, and I'm waiting to hear it. I don't really hear much right now. You know, DC, what's your gripe? with MFW. Did she fucking lose her connection again? I swear to God.
No bet.
She might be.
No. This is fucking.
At least you know she'll come back.
Oh my God. You know, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm just over here grilling steaks with a baked potato.
Yeah. Oh, there we go again. Look, she's looking like she's leaving. I don't think she is, but anyways.
I think she'll be back.
I think
but
she'll
I
be back.
want to get down to the brass tacks of what the fuck the issue is with me. Obviously, those two have an issue over something that I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know what this gaming thing is or anything.
Gaining ground is like somebody who had an issue with Negz. Just like anybody who's had an issue with Negz. Negz fucking spews a bunch of lies and nonsense that he knows is lies and nonsense. And, you know, now DC's running with it. Like, yeah, that's awesome. Well, yeah, Negz, you're my boyfriend.
I'm not saying he is, but he looks like
now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Now it's all good.
Now she's getting it. Okay.
Yeah, 4 months ago, it was horrible, though. You know.
So everything now it's okay. He's changed. He's fine. No, he hasn't changed at all. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like anybody. Anybody. He cries and bitches and moans all day long. That's all he does. Why does he have to be so negative all the time? Why?
Okay.
I mean, he owns that he's negative, though. He's like literally, his little group is called the Negative Nation. Do you expect anything good to come from it?
Yeah, he likes that.
And another thing, DC attacked me. He attacked me.
Are you still crying, Hussy?
When I'm no, sweetheart, your boyfriend is the one crying. I don't cry because I don't fucking lose, bitch. Now you attacked me. Okay, when I made comments about Charlie, when I wasn't aware that it had racist connotations, right?
Yeah.
But your friend Amy, okay, calls Charlie a beast from Africa.
Oh, really?
Did you call her out for that?
Don't bring attention to the alcoholic. Don't do that.
She didn't lose her connection.
I accidentally exited out.
What the? No, I know. It's all good.
It is still a good point, though. Amy did say some legitimately very racist shit. I covered it here. You can go watch the stream on my second channel, Alex Unhinged. She said some fucked up shit when she was drunk. She was like, "Oh, fucking Charlie Gold, my hamster died of a blood clot, and you made fun of someone having a blood clot, and you're like a thing from Africa." I don't know who Mango is. They're not in my block list. You keep asking. They're not there. It's funny, isn't it? Because DC will white knight for Charlie Gold all the time. And she's now like making super chat donations to that person who said those things. It's just a bit weird. Walking complex.
Your mother is a cunt, bitch.
Whoa!
Don't call me a cunt.
Dead, you bitch.
I wouldn't give a fuck if she's dead or not, bitch. Why?
Same goes for you, you idiot.
Why? Go fuck yourself, DC. Why?
You go fuck yourself, Hussy.
Listen,
You can reach.
I don't have to fuck myself because I got men to do that for me, and I don't
go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself. Where are these men?
You want to come with me, bitch? You want to watch me get fucked, you whore?
Well, you're always asking to see.
You want to watch me get fucked now, you whore? You 60-year-old fucking desperate
blowjob on camera.
I'll teach you how to fucking do a blowjob.
Right?
Take the rest of your teeth out because the left side is already all missing, you fucking ghetto bitch.
Oh my God!
Hello.
Come on, Hussy. Come on, Hussy. Let's see that.
Come on, DC.
Let's try to get serious for a second, okay? All right. So, DC, I wanted to know what your issue is with.
We couldn't have this on Gator's channel, could we, Spooky? It would have been more entertaining. I'm way more aggressive than Hussy is.
Let's see my little list. My little list. Okay. I don't like the fact I don't like the fact that she's not someone who should be owning working dogs. I don't like people who keep big dogs in crates all day.
What do you mean? Like when were you keeping dogs in crates all day? Like Katie, what is she talking about?
Hang on a second. Hang on, okay.
Okay. My bad. And yeah, it is my business, Katie, because Negz and I are a couple. We are a tag team. We watch out for each other's backs. That's the only reason that I'm here. The only reason, trust me.
But why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't want to be here. He's streaming over on Twitch, making some money.
Yeah, he's trying to snipe the stream because he's got no content.
No, he is sniping the stream. He
has no content. Why would he just show up on the fucking stream? That's like ridiculous. I'm gonna snipe the stream. I'm gonna snipe it, but I'm not gonna go on it, even though my girlfriend's on it. Like, what the fuck? Makes no
he's
sense.
There to provide moral support.
And what money? Who the fuck is giving him money? Nobody.
Moral support.
Well, he also knows that Katie and I don't have a history, so I'm not going to come on here and lose it and start screaming. I'm just screaming at Hussy because he's an idiot. But I can just tell Katie very calmly that the shit that she's pulled with him has been outrageous and inexcusable. How many times did you encourage your people?
Everybody has an opinion.
How many times did you encourage your people to call CPS on Negz, Katie?
Never. Cryptic Crew £5 because they are a good boy. They mentioned racist. I think my neck snapped to attention so hard that I might have strained a muscle.
Be careful.
Make some fucking money, which he's not gonna do.
I don't care. He said he wasn't going to show up. I can handle all three of you on my own. I don't care.
That doesn't
I love how you call out everybody, but you don't call out your boyfriend.
Why would I call him out?
I love that you're calling her out for CPS. Do you tell your boyfriend he's telling people to call social services? Let him call, sweetheart. Do you call him out for that? This is what you're fucking...
Didn't Negz call CPS and Yaba as well, by the way?
Whore that will drop everybody for dick. That's what you are.
Maybe I am, Hussy. Maybe I am.
You're a desperate...
Maybe if the dick is good enough, Hussy.
For you, it is. For you, it is.
What's up, Puffin? You're modded. Look, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, he's over there trying to snipe the stream. He's trying to make money off a stream that you're on. His girlfriend. He won't show up to support you, but he'll try to make money off the fucking off your fucking
RSN. Can I say something?
DC could never be Messica.
I don't need a man here supporting me.
She paid for that title to be his girlfriend.
How?
Between the trip to Miami, between whatever.
You're such an idiot, Hussy.
She paid. And now she says, I am his girlfriend. He is my boyfriend. We are a tag team couple. How much did that cost you, Clara?
We're a tag team. I don't fucking see him anywhere.
He's scared of Mrs. fucking Wonderful.
Should you hear? How?
How much did that cost you to get a boyfriend?
Sometimes we have a division of labor. Sometimes I come on.
Division of labor? Do you hear yourself?
Division of labor.
That sounds like delusional. That's what that sounds like to me. Delusions.
Does it? It's what's happening, isn't it?
You know
this is the reality.
Not really. No, not really. He's a pussy on
your boyfriend
Twitch.
has no content.
Is he?
None.
All your content, Hussy, is me and Negz. Negz is dick. And my vagina and what goes in and out of it. That's your content. That's been your content for 6 fucking months.
Thank you. You know
6
what?
goddamn months. That's
your
all
entire channel is based on foodie beauty. So
no, it isn't.
Suck it, bitch.
No, I know.
You live in New York City. Get your own content, you lazy asshole.
You are my fucking content, you lol.
That's what I just said, you idiot.
My fucking content, and I'm gonna drag you from here till the end of the fucking year. Your ugly looks and everything else. Okay. And a bumpy dick that you fucking drive. If you want to get speeding tickets because you can't wait to go see his fucking cock go fly and stop putting other people's lives in danger, you fucking hag.
Yeah, but I'm in a big rush, baby. I'm in Ohio right now. I'm closing in.
No, sorry. One of my mods wants to know why you flipped on me. I don't know why. It's like she just like, because Negz wants to talk shit. She's like backed up and been like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything, even though I know it's a lie. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna back up.
I didn't flip on you. You flipped on me because
you weren't saying anything as this clown runs his mouth.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Like, why don't you get your fucking head together, Negz? You're acting like a fucking clown.
And that's my fault.
You're making yourself look like a
yes,
clown.
It is.
This
it's your fault because
it is.
You condone it. You condone it.
This is your relationship now, right?
Yes, you condone it. We never hear you calling him out. You only call me out. You call MFW out. You call all these other people out, but you don't call your fucking guy that's fucking you and you pay for it. So you pay for him to abuse us. That's what you fucking do.
Oh, is that what I
pay for him to do your dirty work, you fucking cheap cunt? That's what
you think I need a man to do my dirty
Shame
work?
on you. Where is his father? Where is his father, you hag?
Where's your father?
My father
Where's your
is fucking dead, but when he was alive, he treated me like a king, you fucking asshole.
Where's your degenerate gambler father, Hussy?
Don't worry about it. He's dead. You want to go find him? Go ahead. He's in the grave. You want to go find him? Go, bitch. He's in Ferncliff Mausoleum. Go there and get him.
I'm gonna be honest though. I keep seeing the tag team thing, and he ain't here. So that's not
fucking piece of shit, ghetto trash. You use fucking black people just to push your narrative, and you don't fucking give a fuck about no fucking movement or nothing else. You're a fucking troublemaker, bitch. You have no friends on YouTube.
Did you just drop an N-bomb?
You use black people to push your narrative. No, I don't use N-bombs. Your boyfriend does.
I don't call them gorillas, though, do I, Hussy?
Okay? And I apologize for that, but you are best friends with Amy that called her African, whatever she called her. Okay? Or something. Nothing. Put your fucking ass in your mouth, bitch.
All right. So look, all right. You said your piece, and I appreciate that. But let's go back to MFW in DC. I want to know what the fuck is going on here. Because, like, listen, what is the issue? DC, you called out MFW before. I want to hear it. You said she runs a puppy mill and etc. Right?
I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. What I care about is the stuff that she's done to Negz. That's the only
now you care about that?
Yes.
When Alex and MFW are the same ones in the group, we've officially entered the atmosphere of H***LL.
A hell of a lot longer than you have, okay? I've been his friend, all that. We've been through a lot too, okay? But that has nothing to fucking do with you. This is all new. All you know me on is what he's told you. You don't know me on, were you there? Were you behind the scenes for any of it? You weren't. So for you to be so deeply hurt, it is mind-boggling to me. Like, I don't even fucking know you. I have no issue with you. I heard something about my dogs, and that's what I would like to talk about. With me and Negz, I would happily talk about it with Negz.
MFW, she's jealous. She's jealous of all women, okay? That's what it is. She's jealous of Vicky. She's jealous of you. She's jealous of me, okay? That's what it is. Why are you talking for Negz? Let Negz come and talk. If you're not going to pull out, then don't talk about it.
All right, Hussy, relax. Let's. I want to see if we can get some more out of this situation from DC and MFW. Because at the moment, I'm yawning. I don't think you really have any beef with MFW. I think it's bullshit. I think you say it for views. I don't think it's real. I think it's bullshit. I think you say it for views. I don't think it's real.
You invited me on for views, CJ. What the fuck
I want to know. I want to know what the real reason is. You've made videos about MFW, right? What's the issue? I want to know.
Come on.
Like, I'm here. I'm ready to talk about it.
She's here. This is it.
I just said it. God damn. How many times do I have to repeat it?
So you're on Negz's dick. We get it. All right. You're on Negz's cock. Okay, great. Anything else?
What about my dogs, though?
Heard no reply on that.
Huh?
About
Did
the
you
dogs?
accuse Negz of stealing from his child's GoFundMe, the funeral?
Oh my God.
No, from the funeral.
See, now he's gonna. Here we go. Here's the setup for Negz to go cry for an hour. Here's this.
Of course you can't hear me over it. They're loud as shit.
What did you say about my dogs?
She never answered the question.
This is what Negz is gonna say. You not talking about it is you talking about it. You talked about it. Why are you talking about it? I can't.
She doesn't answer the question.
RSN is such a shit fucking host for this kind of thing. He's not handling this well at all. He shouldn't be getting involved at all. Hands off, dude. When they start fighting, sit back, let the content make itself.
The way she defends him.
Yeah, Kate, yeah.
And supports him and always tries to make things right for him, he doesn't give her a quarter of that. And that's what's really funny for me and everybody else these.
Are you here for Negz, or do you actually have an issue with MFW? Do you actually have an issue with MFW?
My issue with MFW involves Negz. And
oh my God. Go ahead. If you want to answer it, if you want to answer it, Katie, go ahead. I feel like this is just bait, but whatever. Go ahead.
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. But what did she say about the dogs?
Is it?
Cue Negz crying in
What
a
I
half
have
an
to
hour.
say
You
about
ready?
the dogs is I have seen live streams, Katie, where you have had those big dogs crated up, where you slapped Royal and he yipped, where you don't take those
Where
dogs
are your
out.
dogs, though, DC? Where are your
Okay,
dogs?
so she's saying that you abuse your dogs. So what do you have to say?
No, I'm saying she's a shitty working dog owner. That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you, Cryptic.
Oh, okay.
They
So,
sound
but
worse
you
than
think
the
about-
tribe of
Oh, go ahead,
Zimbabweans fight over the last goat.
First
Thank
off,
you.
My
Thank
dogs
you.
have access to outside anytime
They
they
sound
want. They have
worse
whole
than a
backyard.
tribe of
Yes,
Zimbabweans
Gigi.
fight over the last goat.
Yes, you should 100% go over there, tag her, then just to come back.
Dogs just turned 2. In the first year and a half of their lives, I couldn't get Royal from stopping to piss inside. Roxy liked to tear things up.
Why didn't you train him, Katie? Why didn't you train him?
Excuse me. Can you not interrupt me and let me talk? Because your answers, you're going to get your answers if you listen to me. Now, they're both, well, Royal's going to be 2 in August.
They're being fat, Colin. They're just all being fat.
Roxy turned 2
The fat's gone to their
in
brain.
April, and I've gotten them to the point where they can be in the house totally alone. They're not going to piss. They're not going to chew up things. So they get to go in their crate if they want to. They don't have to go in their crate. They're not locked up at night. The only time that they are locked in anything is my outside backyard, and that's for a couple hours at a time, and then they come inside.
See, the rest is like, she has dogs. I know, right? She did. Thank you, Fedora.
Let me say something, MFW. Let me say something. She's attacking you for apparently calling you and abusing your dogs. Her boyfriend abuses people.
Agree.
There's gaining ground.
She abuses what? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Go ahead. Say it again.
Nice
Is anyone gonna notice? Ah, Kate's over there as well.
She's sitting here worried about my dogs who are properly taken care of, and I believe the internet has made sure of that. They've had animal control at my house how many fucking times?
She's gonna have a
worried about
crash.
that.
She sees that, she's gonna swerve off the fucking road.
We have the gaining ground. We have the gaining ground.
Ah!
We have the gaining ground in the chat, by the way.
Oh God.
This is what I mean. She doesn't really care about the cause. She only talks about things and calls out people to feed her narrative. If she worried about abuse, she talks about her boyfriend abusing my friend Vicky.
What does Vicky have to do with MFW's dogs?
Because it's
RSN
you talking about
looks like he
abuse of
makes
animals.
squeaky
I'm
noises
talking
when he
about your
comes.
boyfriend abusing people.
You are so bad at this, Hussy. You know how bad you are.
I am so damn good at it, honey, and you know it. Because I keep you on Twitter.
about it. I'm about Hussy. I'm about
I keep you on Twitter and your boyfriend on Twitter all day long, bitch.
I'm about it. I'm about it.
So?
Let me be bad at it, honey. Let me be bad at it. I got your attention. You're talking to me, bitch.
So, are you only here just to
because
fucking fight for an
I
egg?
wouldn't be talking to you if you weren't on this panel.
You
Hussy.
know the noise,
Trust me,
Nova.
believe I've had enough
I ain't
of
doing
it.
it again.
Don't stick that crochet penis up your fucking cunt, bitch.
Are you just here to fight for eggs? Is that what's going on here?
No, I was here. Well, first of all, I didn't know until later that Hussy was coming on. Not that I care, but I'm just saying, I have talked to Hussy so many times. It always devolves into this. He then starts attacking me.
Veganistas in the
starts
chat,
attacking
all
my
caps.
vagina. He talks about Negz's dick.
Does
he talks
his
about her
dick
sex
work?
life
Does
in
his
a way
dick
that
work?
clearly indicates he hasn't gotten any in years.
Does his
yeah.
No, because Ned said a couple of months ago he hasn't seen a vagina in years. So I'm wondering. I'm wondering.
That's changed, trust me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, all right. I want to say though, I've talked to MFW about the dogs thing, by the way, and I'm content with it. I've spoken with her, and look, I've said some things about MFW in the past. I've criticized it,
Negz is
but I
hiding.
think, listen, what I've seen recently of MFW, I don't know. I've seen a much different side of Katie, and I'm going to be honest. I have no issue with it at all.
My dogs are not. My
Katie has
dogs
a
are
nice
like
house.
most
She has a
well
lovely
taken care
kitchen.
of dogs on our fucking block. Like they're spoiled. And I say our dogs because my mom and dad help me a lot with them. Like when I'm at work and working doubles and shit, like they make sure to go over there and take them out and all that, you know.
Well, listen, I heard you guys earlier. You guys were getting very bold about pulling up on Chantal. Negz and I have an offer. What?
You're breaking up. What? What's your offer?
Agree with
breaking
Kate.
up,
Old,
DC.
very old.
I really wanted to hear her offer too. You know?
Agree.
Fuck, I'm intrigued.
Kajasti, is that the way you pronounce it?
Hussy, by the way, I just want to say I love your vibe.
Where he
I
is.
love your attitude.
If you guys
Welcome,
want to go to Indiana,
Dingleberry.
or where he is, then we'll vote for each.
Go.
How about that?
Whoa! Are you
We can all
saying?
have
Wait,
a talk about
are you saying you want to meet in person? Is that what you're trying to say?
Sure.
You know, 1,000% I would do that. You know I would.
Then I'll.
You know that.
I'll be
So-
there. He
so
offered
what,
this morning. He
So
extended
I
the
don't
offer.
see
Don't
him
take it
anywhere. I don't see him
IRL,
anywhere.
man.
But if this is a real offer, hey, fuck it, I'm down.
All right, good.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna meet in person and have a conversation, or what's going on here? What's going on here?
We'll meet at the pancake joint, and we'll all have a conversation.
You want to meet at the pancake joint? Why
She's
there?
talking out of her ass.
Why there?
She's talking out of her ass. She did this with the whole
I don't know
Bloodsport
if
stream.
MSW's about this, but I am. I don't give a fuck. I don't
This
care.
is what DC thinks trolling is.
What? Go meet Negz and her?
She ain't gonna do
Pancake
shit.
joint?
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
I'm
You wanna go and
pretty
have
sure I'm
pancakes?
down to do that. You gonna come to Indiana, CJ?
Yeah. I mean, is that where I have to go?
Well, yeah.
Oh man, CJ's gonna have to pull up a
this is
white
ridiculous
ghetto in
because Negz
Indiana.
won't even come on here, but he's making
Exactly.
He
Or
gonna get
drive all the
shot.
way to- Why doesn't Next come to New York City?
He is going to New York City, bitch. He's going to be there twice this summer. Get ready.
You paying for it?
I feel like Negz probably shouldn't go to New York.
Yep.
You're paying for
He's
it?
too small.
That's how desperate you are.
He's too small,
Nope.
way too
Not paying
wide.
for it. He's there on business.
Someone just said because DC gets the early bird special. Is that why we're going there? Is that what's going on here?
Why would I have the early bird special?
No, Linnell.
I don't know.
Why would I have
That's exactly what they're doing. It's a gay op. It's a
Are we
gay
going
op
down
that's
to
gone out
Indiana?
of
Is that what's
control.
going on?
No idea, Cecil.
Hey,
They're talking
you
out
get
their
with your
asses is
girl
what they're
over
doing.
there, and I'll
They're
get
just
with my
chatting
man,
shit.
And we'll work something
Bollocks.
out.
I said.
All right. Well, look, if you're down, we can figure this out. Like, if you think that I'm scared of Negz or something, that's
I never
quite the
said
opposite.
that.
He's like, he won't even come on the panel. He's shook. He's over there just trying to make fucking $5 on
Next
his
is gonna
fucking-
pull.
It's
He's gonna
just
close
little
his
man.
curtains and pretend he's not home.
He doesn't want to come on your channel.
He does give a fuck. That's why
he
sniping.
that's why he lies and talks mad
Oh,
shit.
no.
That's why he talks
He
mad shit.
snipes me every day. He comes on when he's not supposed to.
Why
so
is
he can
RSN
snipe me.
beefing
Stop
with people
saying he
when he's
doesn't-
supposed to
if
be
he
the
didn't
fucking
care, He wouldn't
host?
be sniping the fucking stream.
Stop saying he doesn't give a fuck. He has no content. People watch him because he's talking about me. He has no content.
Hello,
he has no
Danger.
dick. You have
Hello,
no
Mushroom
dicks.
Destroyer.
Oh man. You know, I don't know what
That's
Negz
fucking
thinks
wonderful,
would come
guys.
out of it,
Good
but
plan,
if he
good
wants
plan.
to meet in person, you know, that's fine. We can do that. We can have pancakes and we can have the early bird special. That's fine. We can do that.
CJ, he doesn't want to come on your panel.
Why is that? Why does he want to snipe me then?
Stop calling it a fucking
Why does he
panel.
want to
Jesus
snipe me?
Leave him
Christ.
alone.
I'm on here.
He is doing this all wrong. He is.
Here.
Leave Negz alone. Don't bully Negz.
Poor
Don't
Ned.
bully Negz, please.
DC, I asked you these questions several times. How has Next changed?
I know, right?
How do you see him different now? How do you see his relationship?
Thank you, Kimmy Kim Kim, for the $1.99. Alex, have you ever been to a Waffle House? No, but I have seen videos. And I know it is not a place that I would visit. No, but
He's
no.
happier than he's been in years right now.
That's
So
why
there
he's
you
lying
have it.
about like
How do
10
you know?
people at once.
It
It's
doesn't
like a
show.
fucking wrestling ring in America's Waffle House.
No, I think you're happier than you've been in years. You're happier than you've been in years.
Have fun.
I'm
Cecil.
what? I'm what?
Okay, so you're happy. How has he changed?
Don't take me to one of those places. I can't run. I can't escape. I'd be fucked if I went to a Waffle House.
What the fuck?
He's happy.
How is he happy?
Although I'm still
So he's
tempted.
happy.
I can
He's
ride on
happy.
the
Got
plank's
rid of
back at the
Hussy.
door.
He didn't get rid of me, bitch. You're talking to me.
Hey, Hussy,
I need
when are
body.
you
You
taking
need
us to
Kevlar
court,
to
bitch?
go to an
When are you
American
taking
Waffle
us to
House.
court?
You know what? Answer my fucking question, you cunt. How has he changed?
I just did it. When are you taking
How?
us to court?
He's not happy. He's not happy.
Oh, he's
We
not
all
happy.
see that he's not happy.
This
By
is.
the way,
I'll
I
just
just
get you
wanna
the
say
link.
real quick-
I'll just
to
get you the
court
link,
after
Cecil.
Callie
There you
takes
are.
him to court, you fucking piece of shit, cunt.
By the way, I just want to say
You're
there is-
ugly, DC. You know that's why you're so fucking mad, because you're ugly skank.
Oh my god. Look, I just want to say real quick, there's no order to this panel, so everybody's saying, take control! There is no fucking control. It's supposed to be a fucking mess.
I've been
just
stateside,
so you know.
Kirby. I've been to Miami, I've been to Manhattan.
CJ, it's a mess, all right.
That's right, yeah. Listen, I want to know why you think he's
Stacey,
different, though.
I don't
What's
believe
different
you.
about him besides you having sex with him?
How many times can I repeat that he is a happy man right now?
So he's happy. What does that mean to anybody but you having sex with him? Nothing.
Thank you,
what is
SML. Thank
everybody
you.
else
So how is he changed, or how is he a better person? How is he a better person? It means nothing to anybody but you.
I don't believe you. You can tell me that.
Oh, so fucking.
We can have
Hey,
this
cool.
discussion
Hey, you
after.
can go and harass and lie about anybody because I'm
We had
getting
this
his dick.
discussion
All
after
right.
about
Woo.
Right. This is so ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck?
CJ, what the fuck are we doing?
It's
Are we meeting for
ridiculous.
pancakes or what? When do you want to do
listen,
this?
I don't even believe it's a real offer. If I hear it out of Neg's fucking pussy ass mouth, maybe. Maybe. Because I don't believe it's a real thing.
DC, how long has it been since you really got cock?
About let's see, about 3 days. So,
3 days. No, before Negz. Before Negz.
Oh, Hussy.
How long has it been since you got fucked really good?
Why do you care? Why do you?
Because
why
you
are you
want to
so
see
interested in my
you
vagina?
want to see the person in between my legs, right? So when was the last time you got a really good cock up your ass?
Why are you so? I don't want to cock up my ass, bitch.
Or your mouth.
Oh man.
For yourself.
Or your mouth. Or your fucking mouth. Since you want to talk about cock all the time, we're gonna talk. When was the last time you got a good cock up your mouth, bitch?
Listen, we've invited Negz
Anything
many
762.
fucking times. He's a pussy. He'd rather snipe this stream to collect fucking 25 cents off our name than come up here and actually do something or say anything of value. He's gonna go and cry and say, MFW and CJ didn't say, don't talk about my kid. Don't talk about it.
And you know the fucked up part?
When we never...
I just want to point out to Nova saying that I'd be shook on 1/25th. Some of us have been to Rio de Janeiro before the World Cup and the Olympics. You don't know shit, hooker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how'd you like that, Nova? How'd you like them apples, bitch? Fuck you!
Like, I'm trying to be real with you. I don't. Cecil
In fact, no,
McFly
fuck you,
wants to go
Yato.
away, DC.
Not Nova.
That's Cecil
Fuck
McFly.
Yato.
She's very serious. She's a very popular YouTuber.
Fuck you, Nova.
Who?
Doesn't Negz live in a white ghetto in Indiana? I was under the impression that he did.
She's probably found some weight because she's been eating waffles and bacon.
Did somebody just donate? I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh man, he goes to New York, man. He'd be surrounded by like African American people, then he'd die, wouldn't he? He'd be like, "It's too black in here. It's too dark."
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You guys are making me so upset.
I didn't hear it.
No, it was her. It was her. She was making the echo. What the fuck? Cecil McFly was here, and you know I'm a big fan of Cecil McFly. I don't know if you guys
Cecil!
know, but anyways.
I get abused by Cecil's fans, right, for mispronouncing her name, right, and everyone else mispronounces it, and they never get shit.
Listen, can a straight guy get a blowjob
Yeah,
from another guy
to be
and
fair,
not be
no,
gay?
you know,
Is that a thing or no?
I'll tell you that.
I'm curious.
But fuck Yato more though.
That's what I hear.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways.
CJ?
What's up,
The
MFW?
fuck are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, we forgot about you.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't think you are. I think you were really serious right then.
Well, maybe I was MFW. Maybe I was. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, I'm not judging you. I was just shocked. I was surprised. I didn't.
Well,
No,
Yato isn't as bad as you
in the
think.
face right now. Like, really?
Listen. If
This show
only
just got
Hussy.
good.
Only Hussy. Nobody else though.
Fuck you,
Nobody
Yato.
Hey, you now Hussy. I think you are making it fucking echo. It's
What?
your fault. It's your fault. I think you're making an echo.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're making an echo. What the fuck? So DC Media is now left. I'm gonna be honest and serious here. I don't think she had anything of value to say. I think she just wanted to come up here and fucking white knight for Negz.
You're not the devil,
White knight for
you're
Negz and
furry.
make content for
Which
him
makes
and
you
say,
worse
they
than the
talked about
devil.
my kid when nobody
Thank you,
fucking
GD.
wanted to talk about his kid.
I've been going for ages.
So there you go. It's just bait. That's
No,
what it
she
is.
brought it up, and I wasn't even going to go there.
It's bait. It's bait. He does it all the time. That's what he does. That's what he does. Whenever he knows he's losing an argument, that's the bait to steer it back to his direction to get fucking pity points.
Do I have to still
Every
be here,
fucking
by the
time.
way?
You know, that's just what he does, and she's doing it for him now. Sad stuff.
I mean, am I echoing?
Well, you were.
Okay. If you have no clue the way
you're all degenerates
treated
that wear diapers.
when I have
rank.
Hussy, what's your YouTube channel? You got a YouTube channel, right?
I'm on Twitch.
Okay.
It's the Hussy
all
Show.
right. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. We're just gonna get rid of that for a moment. Oh God. Let's have a look at this poll. It's 50-50. 155 votes. That's interesting. I could just leave and carry on, Terry. You do wear diapers, yeah. You know damn well, Kate. You know damn well. 50-50. Holy shit, chat. Oh, it's yeah. That I can't look. My criticism of RSN. There's a very large list for that motherfucker. But for this live stream, if you're gonna host something like this, if you're gonna be the moderator, if you're gonna host Bloodsport, might be an idea to shut the fucketh uppeth. Yes? That's what they all did in 2017 and 18. They just let people go at it, and they let them fight. Let them fight. He doesn't need to be getting involved in this shit. He doesn't. He needs to sit the fuck back and just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. CJ. He also looks like a mass shooter. I just want to point that out. I'm not saying he is one, or that he might become one, but he looks like... You know how, like, Negz has a rapist's face? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Now, yeah, just look, I love it, you know. I don't care how aggressive they get. I don't care what they say to each other. I get like that, right? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fucking scream at DC. Of course, it would have been all my talking points, so she would have been deafened by everything that she couldn't have responded to anyway. Except my microphone, it has much better sound quality than Hussy. Someone needs to teach Hussy how to use a fucking microphone. Whoever voted yes, please don't try and imagine me scissoring Negz and stinking the room up with BO. It's not, they're not scissoring, it's Velcro, the Velcroing. You know those places where you can wear a Velcro suit and you can run up and jump on the wall like that? That's what... They're doing this. He got potential. That's what you mean. You interpret me however you damn well please. Yeah, RSN makes my butthole go 50p, 20p. Yeah, that's enough. Danger's like, I'm going. Anyone who doesn't let Alex be irate should be banned. You know what I like about Nova, right? Is that when I go along to a Nova stream, if I manage to catch a Nova stream, is one, I usually catch them making fun of me, right, when I come through the front door, which is fine. I enjoy that shit, you know. I love the attention, you know I do, and I never get salty about it. And she lets me say racist things in her chat. It's great. She lets me say all the slurs. It's wonderful. She doesn't ban me or anything. It's fantastic. Well, I have DMs and stuff. I'm gonna have to. Okay, that's weird. What the fuck? Being tagged in strange things on Twitter. Very, very peculiar. What was I saying? Yeah, Nova lets me say bigoted things in her chat, and I appreciate that. You know, she lets me say the F word, which is, you know, one of my favorite things. Yeah, Nova is BLM. Like, she doesn't give a shit. Like, she lets me say all the racist things in her chat. She lets me say all the slurs. She lets me get away with everything, and I appreciate that. There goes KN. What did Spooky say? What did Spooky say? Yeah, Velcroing happens when lesbians do. Exactly! That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. My point is because Nova lets me say bigoted things in her chat, that automatically makes her a bigot. Cancel Nova. I don't know about that, Soft Reset. I don't know. Am I allowed to say it? I mean, I don't care. I really don't care what people think. Like, I'm going to say the N-word. No. Read my DM. Okay, let's have a gander. Really? Is that what you had to say, Cecil? Fuck you, Cecil. I do like pissing people off. I do. Now, I wanted to get to the bit of the stream where DC's like big mad at Frank and the Geek Room and stuff. God. Fuck you, GG. I need to know. Oh. Well, I don't know. Gee. If Alex doesn't say the N-word, he's racist. Basically. I don't like saying the N-word, though. I prefer saying nibber, you know? But I love the word faggot. Oh, just, Oh, chef's kiss. I hate that. I hate you less and less, Alex. Just embrace it. Just embrace it, you know? Just... Yeah, I grow. I'm like a fungus. I grow on people eventually, you know. I do as well, Yato. I'm like, I want a fag. Right, I want to see this shit. I want to know. I want to see Frank get dicked. Nibber, please. Nibber, please. BGTV was trying to get me to say the hard R N-word, by the way, one time when I was on Mrs. Parker's stream. And speaking of the devil, Mrs. Parker comes in. This is all Yato's fault. Yes, couldn't agree more. 100%. Yes. Thank you very much. I reckon Negz weighs... I mean, Negz is a short ass, isn't he? Oh, BGTV, I'm glad you're here. What was it that Negz was trying to suggest? Like, wasn't he, like, calling you racist or something? I can't remember exactly. What the mad shit that you and I were talking about him saying on Twitter yesterday or the day before? What was it, BGTV? And hello to you, Mrs. Parker. What was it? And hello to you, Honey Badger. What was it now? I can't fucking remember. You're what? You said you're anti-white based on what, though? Like, what was it based on? It was something ridiculous. We are racist against white people. That's what Negz said. Yeah, but he said something that was insane. Like, it just didn't make any sense at all. Well, good. Hurry up with that, Cecil. Hurry up with it. I'll even do a dramatic reading of it if you want to. Oh, Drag, you look so chocolatey today. Put your shirt back on. It'll make for a change. I speak about the inequalities, minorities, faces. But what was it that Negz said that was in? It was just. Even I was like, the fuck's he talking about? Policing his language? No, he was making some really bizarre argument. And BGTV and I were like, what? ¿Por qué? What? He said something that was batshit fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, of course DC conflated calling her old to racism, which was, you know, wonderful. I forgot too! It doesn't matter. It was just batshit anyway. Right, I want to see Frank get fingered.
Documentary Watching the Water, I would definitely check it out.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch.
Okay, so this video, this intro, this was, oh God. Negz, do you remember who made this video? I don't remember the name of the content creator, but it was adorable.
You know, I realized it when it came out of my mouth fit and curvy. I just tried to play it off.
Horrible. It was a little video that was made about my visit to Indiana. So that's what they're going to be reacting to. And it was super cute, and I loved it. And anyway, so this is the intro to that video.
I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live.
Look at the hearts. Look at me, I look cute. I look good there.
Okay, I gotta watch that again.
Hooker, you are sweaty as shit. Hello, Jan. How are you, darling? Oh. Did you guys see the art that Jan... Because I requested that she turned me into a Mr. Men. And it's the best shit ever, man. I'm going to put it up on stream.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers
If I can find it, of course.
trying to tell me how to live.
What's up, you negative next door?
Come on, give your grandma the good chair. What's wrong with you?
And there it begins. Now, look, Jello was never, I don't think Jello ever liked me. Not that that matters. But immediately, the first thing,
I don't think
all right,
Jello
you guys,
even
let me
liked
ask
me.
you something. And I don't want you to suck up to me. I don't want you to say things just to make me feel better. I want you to tell me. Do I look like a grandma in that clip?
Yeah.
Do
you
I look like
you
a
look
grandma?
like a sweaty grandmother,
Yes.
actually.
Yes, honey,
Have
that
a
is.
shower.
They all find this hilarious. Now, I believe that I blocked Billy from my chat because he was one of the people who would not respect my wishes and stop abusing Negz after I asked him to multiple times. I don't think Bran has ever been in my chat, but anyway, let's go on. Let's hear what you have to say. I want to hear all this constructive criticism.
Fuck, she's old. She had to wheel her own old bones. Fucking, hey, this is horrible. I don't like, this is terrible treatment of the elderly. I don't approve this shit.
I like how Jill has no clue who's involved in this. That's great.
Fuck you, Grandma. Take the little chair.
I like how the hearts are
What, you
trying
don't
to
think I know
cover
who
up
DC
that
is?
hairline.
Hello, Mary Cab.
Look at the placement of the hearts. Right there. That fucking
there's nothing
atrocious
wrong with
hairline.
being a grandma. Absolutely
Okay.
right. But it's because she
Okay,
gets
so
mad.
this is the thing. So I'm old, and Negz has a funny hairline. He's balding. Can I just tell you guys, you need to get better material. I don't
shade?
think that we've heard this before. Or actually, you know what? By never heard this before, I mean, we've heard it about 3 million times. Could you guys please come up with better shit? If you're going to roast, could you at least be original? Could you put a little bit of effort into it? And just FYI, Negz's hairline...
You know what was funny? Is she said this shit on Twitter. She said this shit on Twitter, right? And, you know, I was like, okay, I'll come up. I've got some jokes I can make. You know, I've got a couple jokes I can make. And then, you guys know Necro, right? Like, Necro is one of my mods. DC knows who Necro is. DC knows who he is. She called him out one time. And, well, there was a little meme, a little meme that Necro made a while ago. I had it saved in my phone for some time. Now, I'm going to show you guys this. I mean, I personally felt that my jokes were okay. They weren't too bad. But Necro kind of blew my shit out of the water. And I'm just going to quickly save this image to my desktop. There we go. And I'm just going to throw it up on screen real quick. This is going to get me in fucking trouble. YOLO! Prepare yourself for this, guys, because this is a spicy meatball. 3, 2, 1. When he made this like a few months ago, I died. That was the end. I'm actually a zombie right now. I could not stop laughing for some time. Because I was told off for that one, and I'm like, hold on a second, that wasn't even me. I didn't even do it. I'm usually the one that I get blamed for things Necro does, basically. I felt that my jokes were good, you know. I felt that they were funny. But, I mean, shit. We have a few more as well, by the way. But we ain't showing those ones on stream. Because they are technically a little bit worse, you know what I mean?
It does not bother me. And I am the only one who counts. I just made that rule. And I don't think that I look...
If DC sees that, by the way, she is going to be focused on that for a long time. She'd be like, "You're anti-Semite!" Yeah, right, yeah.
like a grandma. I think I look very, very cute in this video. But I'm biased.
Shut up, Cecil.
Look at me. And there's Puck. Thanks, Gracie's mom. Thanks, honey.
This is fucking...
My other half and the kid, the youngest, are doing some stuff tomorrow for the Jubilee, Jan. Are you doing anything? Are you going along to any of the parties or anything? Jelly, I miss London sometimes. I miss it.
Who's the fuck is that guy?
It's a whole stable of
Look at that
weirdos.
smile.
It was a bit much. I will agree, SML, because when I first saw it, I actually choked on the smoke inhalation. It was that. I was just... awesome! You have to let me know how that goes, Jan. I'm jelly, you know. I hope the weather holds up.
Look at Negz. Look how happy he is.
Mom's attic.
Is Bozo the Clown going to be coming out next?
Oh, yeah, in Neg's mom's attic. Another very, very original line. I swear to God, it's always the same thing with these fuckers. Always the same thing. His hairline...
To be fair, you say the same thing over and over again yourself, and you have been for the last 6 months, so... Also, again, conflating being called old to being called the N-word is a little bit different, isn't it?
My age, his mother's attic. It is not his mother's house. I have been to his mother's house. They are two separate
It's his
addresses.
grandmother's house.
But let's go on. Let's go on.
Mom, can DC come over to play?
Yaba made the same joke.
What's that conversation like? Mom, I'm gonna have someone I know from the internet come over. It's totally
Yaba
cool.
made the same jokes.
Grandma said it was cool. It's at her house.
Get your own material.
She's the same age as you. She's a really nice lady, Mom.
Hilarious. Yep. We haven't heard that a million times.
Seriously, what the fuck? Do you not recall what this guy used to say to you on the rig?
I liked DC's TERF shirt.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit, is that really what it is?
Yes. Yes, Fran.
Frank, yeah, he's in here. DC is a seasoned person, correct, right? So, when I was a kid, I was taught by my mother, right, that if I let something bother me, then the kids will do it more. Does she not understand how that translates to the internet? I thought she was an educated woman. Apparently not.
Woman. Oh, well, let's see what it...
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Yes, I really am here. I don't know why people are so amazed that I'm here. He tweeted out a picture. It's not CGI. It's not special effects. It's not a hologram. Yes.
It's just bad decision making.
Dude, it would be
bad decision making. All right. Well, let me not. I'm gonna let you finish.
surprising if I showed up next to Bran.
What?
Yeah, that would be surprising.
Yeah, it's just like if I did this and then I just popped over in Bran's screen, you're like, oh fuck, they're in the same room. That would be weird. This is astonishing.
Okay, you know what, Billy? Okay, Billy, I'm gonna give you some credit. I'll give you credit. It is astonishing considering. It is astonishing considering. However, there were months leading up to this moment. And at this exact moment in time, Negz and I were not in a relationship. At this very moment. I mean, if you're going to, you know, check your watch, we were not in a relationship. We were very, very good friends, and I think that everybody knew that. That's why I ended up at his house. So maybe if you'd been paying attention, you would have known this. And you must have known this because Negz apologized to Frank. And I believe that you may have done a panel about it. Not that I give a shit, but let's continue.
Like, I recall a point in time where he was like sending her all kinds of anti-Semitic shit over Twitter.
No.
That doesn't seem like a person I would ever be comfortable with as a person of Jewish descent.
He wasn't sent. No. Look, I made a mistake. I have apologized for making that mistake. Negz and I have talked about it. We are not talking about it anymore unless we're going to laugh about it. Negz is not an anti-Semite. Try to keep up, Bran. Try to keep up. It's like when Tragic and Dark Ninja think that they're owning us by putting up clips of Negz. You know, why would anybody ever try to impress DCMediaGirl or calling me a part-time Jew and telling me to go fuck myself? I've seen those clips. I've laughed my ass off at them. Those clips were from last year.
She sounded like Alex Jones then. Why are there so many goddamn llamas in my studio? Yes, I can. If you go to my Twitter, Frank, go to the media tab, scroll down, you'll get to it quickly. You know, I don't even need to be on screen anymore. Just, there we go.
Things change. They don't remain the same. Why is it that on the internet, people are always, like, expecting things to remain the same? If you hate somebody one day, you're going to hate them forever. If you love someone one day, you're going to love them forever. What is wrong with these people? And by the way, boys, I just want to let you know, I know that Bran is married. I don't know if Billy is. I think he was engaged 2 years ago, or he was engaged to be engaged.
The other day, you know, after Ethan Ralph got his shit kicked in, I took a picture. I did the black bar thing, and then I put googly eyes and angry eyebrows on Ethan Ralph's fupa. Or double fupa duper. I don't know. Double duper. I don't really know. I just wanted to share that again, because it's horrible.
Wait a minute. I think that is there drama in the chat? Hang on.
Let them fight.
Okay, let me explain something, Colette. And I'm not singling you out.
That's his belly.
Exactly. It's how we flirt with each other. Let me explain something to you, Colette. A lot of people have been trying it.
I want to play something for you guys right now, right? I want to play something for you all that you may or may not have heard. You might have heard it. I don't know. But let me just put the chat over here.
Has incited. As Vidal said, you're getting the same.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you dick. You're a dick, Splash Alex. What have you done? I've ruined it. I've ruined the entire live stream. I'm going to go kill myself now. Ugh. Who knows how to tie a noose? In fact, if I was American, I could just blow my own brain off. Like, blow my head off. Sounds like a laugh. Alright. That's what I get for fucking being a spurg. Fucking tabbing around all the time. Hold on. But bear with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, have a listen.
Has incited. As Vidal said, you're getting the same energy that you put out. Because I'm all about keeping that same energy, right, Nova?
I mean, it might not go in, though, Soffrey, sir.
Oh, we've already been flagging that stream. As soon as he put it back up, I was like, timestamp, flag. That's why I'm nuking it.
Vidal, on a scale of 1 to none, how dry are you every time he says your name? Thank you, Monarch Malarkey, for the super chat. DC is like all kitchen nightmares owners combined. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
On my channel.
Thank you.
I wanted to read these idiots for filth one last time, and I'm moving on. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm not going to respond anymore. My response will be flagging your shit till I see it shut down. Period. You no longer get to discuss me and my girlfriend and our sex life and our finances and lie and speculate about our life.
He can't keep a straight face, man. He turns his head every damn time that he says girlfriend. I want to formally apologize for teaching Negz that phrase. Stop teaching these people words, Nova.
Fuck you. That shit's private. Talk about your love life, Ken. Talk about the dirty secret you were for a married man. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the baseball player's son, who also kept you as a dirty secret. Wow. That must suck for people to be like, damn, I like fucking them, but I don't want anybody to see them. Kind of like the moped, you know, like fat chicks with a moped. Everybody in the neighborhood gets a turn, something like that.
What is it with this dude and fat chicks? Oh yeah, there's videos. I will link you guys the first one. There's 6 of them that I archived. They are on Kiwi Farms as well, and they start from here. And you guys can go have a cheeky listen to that if you want to. If you want to, of course. Only if you want to. I mean, Ken does talk about his sex life, so I mean, how long have I been going for? I've been going for 3 hours now. Can you do Lord Bear accent? No, because it pisses too many people off. And it's exhausting as well to do. And you might be able to tell that I'm a little bit fatigued. So I'm going to have to revisit this. Someone's going to have to remember that timestamp. See? Yeah. Dooby-dooby-doo. So, Negz! Give us your bumpy dick, Negz! Sorry, I couldn't help myself there. Hey, Negz. Hey, Negz. Give us that bumpy cock, Negz. Oh, give us that bumpy cock, Negz. Oh, fuck Irate Alex. He destroyed my life. Ew. I'm not going on the Bloodsport stream. I have 600 viewers. That's way more than their measly 200. I'm too good. If I go on there, that's gonna class it up, guys. It's gonna class it up too much, guys. She's such a fucking scumbag. Do you think she's better than other content creators? I need to go. Thank you, Nova. But fuck you as well. Thank you. Thank you. Nova's going to start a stream up now and make fun of me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I like it. I like the attention. I had a conversation with the patrons yesterday. I had a conversation with the patrons and channel members yesterday. Because it was the patron channel member stream. I have not been putting out content. I haven't. I've had things going on, and I explained it to them. I figured they're the ones who are most invested, you know what I mean? So I explained myself to them. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but I told them that I would try to stream more. Whilst I'm not putting content, whilst I'm not putting, you know, docu videos out, I will return to it. I will return to it when I'm ready to do so. So, I will return to doing it. I will cover my Black Mad Lads, like I've wanted to. The first one being an African-American military hero. I will get it done eventually. It's going to take me time, though. But that said, I will live stream more. I will get some more streams. That said, they're not going to stay up here. They don't stay up here. I will be putting them on Alex Unhinged, like I always do. So yeah. Thank you, Rochelle, for the super chat there, or super sticker, if anything. I missed it. I'm sick. No, never mind. I have 3 Black Mad Lads to cover, and their stories are fucking great. Very inspirational, lovely stories. I would like to do those when I come back. I've had shit going on. That's all I'm gonna really leave it at. So I'm probably gonna do some more streams. I might stream again on Saturday. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday when I stream again. Then we'll carry this on, and then you guys can make suggestions and contribute to this irate internet. I think it's a good name. But thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the donations. It helps out a great deal. Be well, stay safe. And should we have a song? Should we finish up on a song? I think we should have a song. But I don't know what song. I don't want to play Pink Fairy. I am a good boy. Thank you, Poltergeist. I appreciate the overwhelming support. So I'll do some more streams that way that I'm at least doing something over here. Plus, it's fun. I want to play a song. I don't know what song, though. I don't know where to go from here.